What's up, y'all? Come on in, come on in. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for some people to join. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hey, hey. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, y'all. I come with some receipts today. I got a couple of receipts, y'all. Come on in. Hey, how you doing? Pardon me, I'm getting my lip gloss popping, y'all. I was getting my lip gloss on. Hey, Susan. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Share, share, share the live, y'all. Share the live. Come on. This one is really, really going to be big. This is an important one, y'all. This is an important one for awareness. It is important for spreading awareness. Hold on. Let me turn off this commercial. Dang on. Hey, hey. Welcome, BB London. Hey, how you doing? Yes, this one, please share, 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 share. I'm going to give it a few more minutes for some people to join in. I'm giving it a few minutes for some people to join. But how y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. And mods, do your thing. I can't really modulate the chat. I can't. Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. I can't see who that. Oh, Kaya and Kayla's mom. And Susan. And Susan. All right, y'all. We're about to get to it. Oh, I can't find my stuff. Hold on. Damn. I would be the one. I would need to do this right now. Pardon my back, y'all. I dropped something. I dropped the lighter. I dropped my lighter, so I had to get it. But I'm not really paying attention to the chat. So mods, please do your thing. Work your set. Everybody in the bushes, everybody in the comments, please keep it cute. I'm lighting my sage. Lighting my sage up. All right. I think we have enough people to get started. Did y'all share the live? Did y'all share the live though? Bush babies, y'all share the live? Come on now. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it like Nike. Please. Please go on ahead and share. All right. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, one of them bit the dust. Y'all be careful in here now. Okay, so guys, you know that I have been doing exposing. I've been exposing Onika Brown, aka Mama Rose, aka Grand Empress I, right? You know that I have. Everybody on YouTube knows that it's been a personal journey for me because of the simple fact that, you know, she is a scam artist. And she has caused, I would say, I hope not permanent damage to young people in our community. She called me. She called me on the phone. last week. She called me on the phone, and you know, right up front, Grand Empress I, aka Mama Rose, aka Onika Brown, says to me at the beginning of the phone call, "Oh, MEDAYA, I don't give you permission to record this call, MEDAYA, because I checked your state. I checked your state in North Carolina. It's illegal to record someone without their consent. And I've checked. Okay. Okay, so that's what she say. That's what she say, right? That's what she told me. What y'all think happened? Because I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. What y'all think? What y'all think happened? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Okay. Okay. In the state of North Carolina, the law indicates that you do not need permission. You do not need permission in the state of North Carolina to record. It's not a requirement. It's not a necessity. North Carolina is a one-party recording consent state. Onika Brown. So, guys, we're going to get into these receipts right now. We're going to hop all into these receipts right now. Because I want to address, I didn't really, you know, I just kind of, I let her talk. You know what I'm saying? I allowed her to talk. So let's get into that. Why are we not working together, huh? That's the wrong one. All right, ready? Y'all ready? Put some emojis in the chat if y'all ready for this. It's enough of y'all in here for me to see some emojis. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Let me see some emojis in the chat, please. And guys, please make sure that you are blocking or timing out people if they are coming with inappropriate comments. Please just go ahead and time them out. Take them all the way out. Yeah. You know, comments that are constructive or things like that, don't bother with it. I see all the emojis. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Yes, it is. I just looked up the law there. I looked up the law for all 3 states. Your phone law in Connecticut is illegal to record people's conversation without their permission. Okay? Okay, fine. It's also illegal in Georgia, and it's also illegal in North Carolina. So I did this. Well, what do you want, though? Like, I don't understand why you calling me. Like, what do you want? You don't have to sound so, you know, like that. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. And how are you doing? I'm doing terrific. Oh, that's well, that's good. Okay, so I did want to speak with you, you know. I did want to speak with you without the recording and all of that, as you know. Okay. Sister, woman to woman. That's fine. I respect that. I'm grateful. Thank you for that. So, well, you know, I know you had some questions, and you know, I would like to, because I'm this type of person, right? Hey, Lady Lou. Back in the days, we usually would meet in person somewhere in a location that you feel safe, and we can actually sit down and have a whole discussion. So now she wants to meet me in person. She wanna meet me in person. Did y'all hear? Is my audio okay? Is the audio good, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Put a thumbs up or something if my audio is okay. Because I want y'all to make sure that y'all listen real carefully to what this lady say. Please let me know if the audio is okay. Is the audio okay from it? Then I'm okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, because I need y'all to pay attention to what she says next. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run it back. She said back in the day, she's the type of person who's used to meeting up with a person in person to talk about their issues and work things out. That's what she says. So I'm gonna run it back and I'm gonna stop it where I want to address something.
We would meet in person somewhere in a location that you feel safe, and we can actually sit down and have a whole discussion, and I can tell you my entire story in person.
Okay.
And I would prefer it that way.
So you want me to come all the way to Georgia?
However you want to meet, wherever we could meet. If you want to come to Georgia, if you can find a way for me to get to you, you want to meet halfway, however you want to do this.
Did y'all hear what she just said? If I want to come to Georgia, or if I want to find a way for her to get to me. Did you hear me? If I want to find a way for her to get to me. Like, excuse me? What do you... So I'm supposed to fund this conversation. That's... No, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. Nuh-uh. No. Okay.
It would be preferable, you know.
So, in order for you to kind of clear up, you know, the questions or the things that I'm like hearing, even from your current girlfriend, the things that I've heard, the screenshots that I got between her and your daughter, all of that.
It's all out there publicly, isn't it? Okay.
I got a question for you though. Why did you and your daughter try to run that play to act like your daughter wasn't being rude to me?
When was this? Oh, with that one. Okay.
With the voice recording, because your daughter tried to remove the voice recordings that she did. She removed them, but I had already recorded them. And then once she removed them, let me run that back for those of you who didn't hear the voice recordings of her little stank daughter. Her little stank daughter. Yes, I called her stank. Because she's rude, disrespectful to adults. She has no manners whatsoever.
Peace.
No, that's her girlfriend. Here we go.
Y'all some weak ass motherfuckers. You gotta do a shitty ass live and call up my grandma cause you feel a type of way cause I came for your stupid ass, stank ass pussy. Go and wash your stank ass pussy, bitch. Old ass, worn out pussy. Not even worn out cause bitch, you not even getting no dick.
Hey, Mink.
You got time to be posting me and my mom up on your shit. And your life ain't shit. Your life is boring as fuck. You a lame ass Jamaican, so called, can't even fucking dance. What you got? You ain't shit. You nobody. You can't even wind your waist, and you Jamaican. But you got time to laugh at a motherfucker, bitch. You are not shit. I'm ready for war. So do what you gotta do. Go ahead and call who you gotta call up, cause you can't do shit.
Now, she had posted. She had sent me that message, so I cussed her out. I sure did. I told her to please go raise her son and make sure that her son does not turn out like her. Disrespectful ass. But that's what I was addressing with her mother and her, because they both try to run a play like I was being rude or harassing that little girl. Y'all be sure to smash the like button for me while y'all sitting in here listening and checking this out. It's a lot of y'all in here, 47 people. How y'all doing? I need like 20 likes. Can y'all smash the like button before we continue? Do I need to do a brief intermission before we continue so y'all can have a moment to smash the heck out of that like button for me one time? Just do me a favor. Go ahead, check on your neighbors, see if they smashed it. I know sometimes you be forgetting to hit that like button when you get in here, but please hit the like button one time. Thank you so much. I see it. I see it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's continue. Y'all started, well, once she removed them, y'all started posting on the page talking about I'm bullying and I'm doing all of this. Your daughter even said she never called me out my name, but she was up there telling me I got a dry ass pussy, stank ass pussy. She can't even say worn out because I ain't fucking, all this extra shit. Like, what was that play for? Y'all was trying to get sympathy?
Listen, me, I'm not, listen, I don't know, but I'm a grown ass mother woman. So my daughter is still immature. She's under the, you know what I mean? She is not all the way developed when it comes to, experience wise. Yes, she's intelligent. Yes, she's wise beyond her years with information. But when it comes to experience, we have the experience. She does not have the experience. So she is going straight off of whatever first that comes to her mind. This is what she's saying. Okay. Hothead. That happened. You saw that happen when we was in Africa. When we was in Africa, you did the live. I did the live. She came at you first. You remember? We even came in the inbox. You even came up to clear that shit up. You was like, wait, that wasn't even called for. Remember that? Yeah. I remember that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That was not called for. We settled that. Okay. You came back on the live. You corrected whatever needs to be corrected. And we handled that.
Then let me ask you, why haven't you addressed all of the things that Liz, Marshawn, and Ami have said or cleared up the situation as far as, because one of the things that your friend, Pillow Prophetess, let me know was like, and kind of opened my eyes to, is if, Marshawn could describe the fact that you was, having sex with your young son in the room, then maybe how did she know? She had to be either in the room or in the house or in the vicinity to hear you having sex.
Okay.
And know that your son was in the room, like publicly. I'm saying, why aren't you addressing any of that?
Okay, listen to me. I am not in that conversation. So anyone that's having a conversation without my knowledge, without my permission, that has nothing to do with me. Okay? So I have the right, according to the law, you have a right to remain silent, or you have a right, which is freedom of speech. I chose to exercise my right, which is the right to remain silent in certain situations. So she's choosing her right to remain silent because she know what she say can and will be used against her in a court of public opinion. Okay, at this point, it's in the court of public opinion. All right. Hey, Lisa says what? How you doing, babe? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, she's gonna hold. She's gonna you know, remain silent. Allegedly. Check this out. Also, when someone asks you a question, you can also say, I plead the fifth. I'm exercising my rights here because these are some very, very serious accusations. Yes, they are. What I'm not going to do is incriminate myself. That's what I'm not going to do today. I'm a grown. Listen to me. I'm not no young. I'm 41 years old. We're close in age. My mother is only 56 years. My mother is a young mother. My mother had me at 16 years old. She told me. Yes, my mother is not. I'm not new to this. So I'm not going to incriminate myself by just addressing accusations like that. No, not how we're going to do this. The accusation what Liz was saying, Liz and I, Liz was my daughter-in-law. Do you understand me? That was my son's wife. Yes. I remember. She was Liz and Ezekiel. Very, very close. We welcome Liz like I didn't see Liz nothing as but a daughter. I shared Liz as a daughter with my daughter. We were best friends. I have the screenshots. Liz and I were very, very, very close. I gotta put this down because I gotta refill my Gatorade, y'all. Let me know if the audio is affected. Matter of fact, I ain't got to. This was no regular relationship. I got another tripod. Because it was not no regular relationship. We actually formed a real bond. This is my son's girlfriend. So how could she allege all of the things? Like she said that when
she had got R-worded at the camp, you kind of just brushed it off. R-worded. She did not get R-worded, okay? Okay, so like I said, so she's lying. You heard that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all heard that. She is saying that what Liz indicated that she was violated. Remember in chapter 1 of Liz's book, and guys, if you haven't pre-ordered your book yet, it is available for pre-order. Hey, KJ, it is available for pre-order now on Amazon.com. All you have to do is go to Liz's IG page, hit the link in her IG page. It'll take you to the pre-order. Be sure to get your copy. Oh, damn. Be sure to get your copy today. Let me see. Oh, there he is. Damn. Y'all, brief intermission.
Muy bien. Very good, my brother. He's very, very good. What? The mark. Look, right? Basically what I'm saying.
Juju's live, y'all, but I can't right now because I'm doing my expose, and he says the same thing over and over and over. I'm actually working on a video right now of him. But shouts out to my peeps at the MEDAYA movement for letting me know that he was live. But I can't right now. Both my devices are hung up, and I'm not streaming him today. Let's get back to Madame Grand Empress I, a.k.a. Onika Brown, a.k.a. Mama Rose. I want to run that back, what she said about Liz.
Relationship. This is why it's happening the way it's happening, because there was not no regular relationship. We actually formed a real bond. This is my son's girlfriend. So how could she allege all of the things? Like she said that when she had got R-worded at the camp, you kind of just brushed it off. R-worded. She did not get R-worded, okay? Okay, so like I said, so she's lying. Because I have the screenshot to prove that that's a lie. Then what?
She said she has a screenshot to prove that Liz is lying, y'all. Hey, oh son, this lady, Grand Empress I, a.k.a. Onika Brown, a.k.a. a liar, is trying to convince me that Liz would actually come out about something that deep, about something that painful, and lie, that she's lying. This is a problem in our community. This is a part of why women remain silent. This is a part of it. This is a huge part of it, and this is a problem. Women like her. Women like her. You understand? Women like her who just attack someone for their true experience. I stand with the survivors in this, Onika Brown. I want to be clear. I stand with the survivors in this situation. Whenever you are ready to have a public conversation, I'm here. But I stand with the survivors, and you still have not answered as far as to all of the abuse and manipulation that these people experienced in your presence. Okay? But I want to be clear. I stand with the survivors in this. Because I doubt that Liz would have come out, wrote a book, and all of this other stuff. For what? For what reason? She's speaking her truth, and this is what happens. This woman is lying about Oh, she has a screenshot. If Onika had a screenshot, if Grand Empress I, aka Onika Brown, had a screenshot to prove that Liz was not telling the truth, don't y'all think she would have posted it already? Put some emojis in the chat if y'all think she would have posted it already. She would have posted it on her stories. She would have posted it somewhere, y'all. Tell me she wouldn't have please. Tell me she wouldn't have posted it. Y'all think she wouldn't have posted it? Because I know she would have thank you. She would have posted it already. She's sitting up here on my phone playing in my damn face. Playing in my face. Child, listen. Why haven't you put that out there?
Because I am not, listen, I'm choosing to remain silent. Because I don't want to. I'm choosing to, I'm going about it my way, okay? This is how I'm going about it.
Well, I'm just telling you, everybody wants to know what's going on.
I know, but this is not everybody's business either. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is not everybody's business either. We had moments where our business was our business. Whatever happened in our family, stayed within our family. We used to address this as a family. We used to come to conclusions or whatever resolutions as a family. We did not go about it this way. We did not. So I don't agree with how it's happening. This is why I can't respond to it, because I don't agree to it happening this way online, publicly shaming, publicly defaming, publicly doing this shit. I don't agree to that. I don't subscribe.
Why you don't agree to it? Because it's you. Because I remember when you got on your platform and when you would go live regularly, you was shaming everybody. You even shamed your baby daddy one time.
My son never. He knew where we were. Every step of the way, he knew where we were. Okay? So when I asked him to help me with his daughter, she's trying to come back to the States. She's in a dire situation because I don't have the money to do it. Can you help her? He told me, yes, I will help her. I'm going to send the money tomorrow. Money never came.
Hey, Makita. Hey, Makita. Hold on. Hey, beautiful girl. Hey, Makita. How are you, love? Good to see you, my friend. Hey.
Nothing to lose. I'm in fucking Africa and I have no family members to help me get my daughter out of here. I'm already in the States. I'm trying to get her out. And he will refuse to answer the call. Refuse. Ghost, he's known for this. He likes to ghost people. Ghost his own kids. They can testify to this.
Y'all, I'm fasting right now.
Don't look at those pictures and those.
Y'all, I'm fasting right now. And it is hard. I'm telling y'all right now. It is hard as hell. I did what a friend told me to start small. And I started small last week. Today is my very first 24 hours that I'm attempting to not eat anything. Just fluids, Gatorade, coffee, water. That's what I'm trying to do. Y'all wish me luck. I hope I don't break down at midnight and eat me a cheeseburger. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, like all day, but I feel good. I do. I feel good. I feel like I'm giving my digestive system a break. It feels like, my body is kind of, I don't know, but maybe it's just, maybe I'm starving. I don't know. Either way. I'm doing it, y'all. I just wanted, side note. Another side note, y'all stay tuned because I have a big announcement at the end of this live stream or video. Once this recording ends, I have a big announcement to make, so.
Oh, he's all happy, everything is all happy. No. This man is known for ghosting his own kids. So he ghosted us. So I had to do what I had to do. Come on, Bidet. I'm about to...
When he sending Kosha money now?
What do we Kosha? Does a Kosha look like she needs money right now? Did you see Kosha's stories? Does she look like she needs money right now?
He sends her money.
I know. Oh, he sent her money because I am not... He's been sending us money here and there. He's never stopped sending us money. But whenever he can, if he's ghosting for 3 months, he will ghost for 3 months and he's going to pop back up and say, like, this is how he operates. And he always knew where we were. Always. We called him plenty of times. You can come on. You can come to Costa Rica. You can come to Puerto Rico. They're right here. Never cut my location from it. Never. He had open access to his children at all times. He knew exactly what was happening at all times.
He knew you was going to carbonation?
Yes, he knew.
He said you lied to him about that.
After the 2 days, he came. He knew where it was. He knew where my family knew. They all knew everywhere. I told him. I mean, I told him when I was going, but I told him I was leaving. I told him, right? Like the day before I was leaving, I told him I was. You
heard what she said? Everybody knew where she was at because she told them. She didn't tell them when she was leaving, but she told them, like, maybe a day or two before she left, but she told them. So she said, it's like, okay, I tell y'all, I'm leaving y'all. I'll be back. I ain't coming back. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go. And then you see me the next day, you see me the next day, you see me the next day, and then all of a sudden I just boom, gone. That's not me telling y'all that I'm leaving. Me telling y'all, Onika, you telling somebody that you leaving means you're packed and you say, hey guys, listen, I'm about to go join this cult. I done sent this man 10 racks. So me and my kids is about to go over there and live in his tribe, aka cult, and, proclaim the kingdom. Okay? That's telling somebody you leaving. Not just advising somebody like, oh, I'll be leaving soon.
I told them. And guess what, Medaya? I left to go to Guyana before carbonation, 2016, 2017. I've been left this system. This is not nothing to do with carbonation. That's also I want to sit down and tell you my story because when I tell you, I've been left the system. I have a third child that's not crazy's baby. 2 kids that's not crazy children. And I've been made plans to the Caribbean. You're Jamaican, I'm Guyanese. I was born in the shits. Yes, I learned some stuff, but I was born in that. So I left to go to Guyana before carbonation.
Okay, but you were following his teachings long before that, based on...
No, I was interested in. I followed. I didn't listen. When like I said, my first leaving the system, I did not know who a nature boy was. When the first time I left the system, my daughter was only 2 years at the time. I have a best friend named Maria, and I left my daughter with Maria and her grandparents and her dad. They all agreed to take care of my daughter while I take my 2 older kids, because there was only 3 kids at the time, and I'm going to Guyana. I'm going back home. This is my first testimony of leaving the system before carbonation. So I was already on my way out. This information just came in when I was already on my way out. So me following the teaching, oh, okay, yes, maybe, right, 2 days though.
Her following the teachings, okay, yes, maybe. No, bitch. No, Onika. You was following the Legio Bishop for a long time because you sold all of your worldly belongings in North Carolina, packed up your kids, and went to Hawaii to join his cult. She's still not telling the truth, y'all. She's still, it's not in her. The truth ain't in her. The truth ain't in her. She ain't got, the truth is not in that woman. The truth is not in that woman. The truth cannot reside within that woman.
Only lasted 2 days. Wasn't even welcome back. Was welcome back at one point, but that shit went down. Okay, you're no longer welcome back type of shit. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're just gonna do our own thing. I told I told the same story.
And then you started your own group.
Okay.
The Tribe of Judah Light Body Tribe.
I was not even you see the whole thing.
This part, listen.
Melanin is what Liz came up with. That's what she came up with, light chrome melanin. That's the name that she chose for us at the time, light chrome melanin. Tribe of Judah was what we chose, me. Yes, Tribe of Judah, because I was on that Christian tip now. Because I left light chrome melanin and we started our own shit in the mountains. We left them where they was at because a lot of drama was happening in that house. So we left that and we was like, you know what? We're gonna go on our Christian thing. Okay, Tribe of Judah. We started preaching more on Jesus, more in the Bible, and more being more clean, eating vegan. living in a beautiful mountain Airbnb house that Army came. Army came the first time. Army came the first time without my knowledge because she came to, what's his name, Talib, and that was my house. I was paying the rent there. And she came sleeping in a tent at my house, and I wasn't even informed. She treated Army like she was family. Never showed Army a bad face, ever. Until the one time with our house situation, yes, I told her face to face about the house situation. We didn't go and tell nobody online. We had a conversation about that first in person.
But you were being ungrateful.
I was not being ungrateful. Okay.
She told me. Let me be clear regarding Ami. Let me be clear. Onika and them were coming back from Africa. They needed a place to stay. Ami knew of a friend that she was staying with, right, temporarily, that would allow them to stay in her house. However, right before they were coming, the friend's power got turned off. Ami told Onika. Ami said, hey, listen, I know I told you you could stay over at so-and-so's house. We're going to call her Queenie. I told you you could stay at Queenie house, but Queenie power done got cut off, right? Onika Brown, a.k.a. Grand Empress I, a.k.a. Mama Rose, told Ami it was perfectly fine because they have lived in places with, in abandoned houses, so it wouldn't matter that the power is off. They'll figure it out. That's what she said. That's what she said. Now listen carefully, y'all. About that situation.
Okay, we lived together, okay? We lived together in Puerto Rico. Ami decided to choose our tribe over like a million. I never forced Ami to come. Ami chose. She said, okay, I'm gonna come with y'all because y'all
I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Listen.
So she chose to come in Costa Rica. All that's her choosing. She's a grown ass woman. I can't convince no grown people to choose. They chose. Okay, come on.
Okay, but you're still not explaining how you were being ungrateful when she let you stay with her.
Okay, but Ami stayed with me before I stayed with Ami. Okay, listen to me. Ami stayed with me.
So you were expecting it to be like a payback.
No. For months, I cooked for Ami. I made Ami well. Ami ate a vegan diet, straight alkaline, 30 days straight, no starch. Okay, I treated Ami. Ami got served. Ami couldn't even really cook. I cooked all the meals. I made sure everyone there was healthy. Okay, I did what I needed to do. Ami didn't have to pay me nothing. Ami flew in and flew out as she pleased. No problem. Okay, we come back whenever you come back. Okay, she's leaving. No problem. So I of course, because I given out so much energy months Ami lived with us without ever paying nothing because we're family. And then when I came there, when she offered, I was very grateful. First of all, I said, you know what? We could even have an Airbnb. Olivia, my cousin at the time, she had the money. She could do an Airbnb. Ami said, no, y'all consider me with family. Oh my gosh, I'll be so happy to have you guys here. We all said, you know what? I said, you know what, Olivia? Let's not do the Airbnb. Let's just stay with Ami. She offered, like she does. Like that's what she does. She offered. Okay, no problem. We showed up. We got there. I was being real because if this is family, this is not somebody I don't know. I was being real. And I told her, what the conditions were that I wasn't, pretty satisfied with. That's all. I just told her because they had a situation where she had a leakage of the fridge and, sulfur smell or whatever. But I told her this in person because we're family. If I'm family with you and if I see something wrong, would not tell you that to your face or would not tell you that first, address it with you?
Hold on, pause. I want to understand exactly what you mean by a leakage in the refrigerator was unacceptable.
Okay, this is what happened. She didn't have any power. When we got there, the lights were cut off.
Okay.
Her light bill was due, and she didn't have any light. So because of that, the refrigerator gave off a smell in the kitchen. So I told her this in person, and the dishes was in the sink that was never washed, and the smell was so strong, like we couldn't really sleep, we couldn't really, reside because of the smell. And I told her this.
So when y'all got there, if y'all so much family, if you pull up on your family member a day in the jam, you just said that Olivia had the money to pay the Airbnb. Why ain't y'all just pay the light bill?
Why didn't we just pay the light bill?
Yeah.
We didn't know what. Listen, we could have. You're right. You know, I'm not saying that's wrong at all. You're right. You know, but we didn't. That my mind frame wasn't there. If Ami had asked, because Ami asked plenty of times where she needed help, he asked for help, and I've sent her money. You know, we have exchange where we have money exchange between each other, and if she needed help with a light bill, that would not be a problem. I offered a ticket. We offered to pay a whole ticket to Africa. So if she had said, hey, you know, can you have my light bill? No problem. She asked for help plenty of times.
I just want to let it be known it wasn't her lights.
It would have been given onto her.
But y'all pulled up and I just hold on. Refrigerator was leaking. I just want to be clear. It wasn't Ami's apartment that she's talking about. It was homegirl. It was a friend of Ami's that Ami was staying with. Ami wasn't even staying there at the time. And she told them. So to be fair, Ami didn't even know the conditions of the place at, you know what I'm saying? All she knew was the girl light got cut up. But she told them. And they still chose to go there. So like, I don't understand. But y'all listen, I'm going to chin check her in a minute about it.
I offered a ticket. We offered to pay a whole ticket to Africa. So if she had said, hey, you know, can you have my light bill? No problem. She asked for help plenty of times for help. So if she had asked for help, yes, it would have been given onto her.
But y'all pulled up and noticed that the refrigerator was leaking. And maybe she didn't want to say nothing.
Because of the light bill. The light bill was called. She didn't have any lights.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm pointing out the leakage factor. That means that her lights had been off for a minute if they were off.
I don't know. I see the thing about it. I don't know how long they were off. I was not given any information on how long her light bill was off.
Well, at any rate, I still feel like you was being ungrateful and unfamily-like, because if I pull up to a friend and I say they my friend and I say that I really fuck with them, like I rock with them, I'm down with them, I love them, I care for them as an individual. If I pull up and they lights and they water cut off, we got to strategize together. I'm going to talk to you and figure out what happened and let you know, like, this is crazy. Why didn't you tell me ahead of time or whatever? But here we go. Let's pay this bill and get it back on right now.
She did, to be honest, she did mention it before we got there. She said, you know, the light bill is cut off. I'm just letting y'all know because I know how you guys are. That's what she said. I know you guys are. You know, I'm letting you guys know this is what, you know, is happening. She did mention
and she was probably hustling up the money to try to get it, but you as a friend slash, as you call it, family member, y'all treat them, you know, family. I mean, I don't know. That just don't sit well with me. You don't treat people that you consider family like that. It shouldn't even be a discussion. If I considered you family, and I pull up on you and you in a fucked up situation, I'm figuring it out with you. I'm not leaving your side until we figure out how to get things better.
I did not leave Ami's side. Ami left the house because she was very upset. And she left us there with no transportation. We didn't know what to do, where to go.
Because y'all was complaining.
Okay, listen, complaining is different as in, like, I'm just nagging. I told her this one time. I just literally told her this one time.
But you just said that you had Airbnb money. I would have left your ass too.
I told her, the thing is that you're not listening. She offered. She was like, you don't have to do that. Y'all can just stay with me, family. That's all that was.
And with that extension of an open invitation for you guys to save some money, clearly, if you pop up and the lights is out, I pay the bill.
Okay, listen. If she had asked, like I said, if she had asked, yes.
She shouldn't have had to ask. She shouldn't have. That's the difference between me and you. If you was my homie, my friend, you wouldn't have to ask. Trust and believe. If I pull up on you and I see a situation and something's off, you don't have to ask. Nope. You ain't gotta ask. And I'm not gonna say no for an answer. Sometimes we have those friends who are our strong friends. Y'all know them people, right? Y'all have them strong friends, right? Them strong friends who go through sugar honey iced tea that don't want to tell you because they feel some kind of way like, okay, I can't really share this. But if you pull up on your friend and they power's out, and it's not like a power outage, you supposed to pay the bill. No questions asked, no nothing. Just carry on. Clearly, they ain't had the money to pay the bill because it ain't paid. And they giving you a place to stay and you claiming you got Airbnb money, pay the bill. Like, what? That doesn't that make sense to you? Hey, coffee, wine, and water. Doesn't that make sense to like if I consider you, you my homie, you my friend, I ride with you, I'm calling you family. That's not family. That's not I'm having to ask? No. Are strong friends. They're trying to be strong. They're trying to be strong, but they need us to help hold them up. And I think that was an opportunity for you to hold her up.
I've listened to me. I've held Army up for months before this. I'm just trying to tell you this. You're not getting it. I've held Army up for months before any of this. This is a one-time thing, and not only that, we've also apologized over this. We've talked, we've conversated, we came to you know what, I take accountability for that. That should have never happened, and I really felt bad. I felt bad about that shit, yes. I felt bad, and I apologized. I spoke to her one-on-one, and we both continue our relationship after the fact. So what about... I took accountability for that. Yes, I did. So what about you taking accountability for treating your mother like that and taking your son away from her when you knew that she was okay with taking good care of him? She was raising him. Hold on now. Hey, JC. The words you're using, hey, Crystal. That's my mother now. That's mama right there. So you don't really know the relationship between me and my mother. I can't see your name, but peace. Make certain statements without side of a story. This is family business, and there's plenty of family business. There's sides, and I have a side too. So you can't say, oh. All right. So what's your side? Because according to your mother, because I didn't play the entire recording. I did not play the entire recording of my conversation with your mom because I didn't really want to put every single thing out that we discussed. Right. I didn't feel it was necessary. Some of the things that she talked about, I didn't think it was necessary for public consumption. Mm-hmm. But one of the things that we got into detail about your son. She feels like you robbed her of an opportunity to be around her grandchildren. Okay, all right, okay. We see that part right there. That part is like I said, this would have to be a discussion as when it comes to me, my mom's relationship. It's not just I can't just go into that like it's a complicated relationship. It's not, it's my mother, and I love my mother, but our relationship is not what it's, what I mean? It's not what it is. Understood. We're not as close as my mother and my sister was. My mother is, Guyanese, Caribbean raised. My mother was not raised with her mother or her dad. My mother, single, 16, baby. My dad is older, 28 at this time. My dad is 28, my mom is 16. Like I said, I'm from the Caribbean. So in the Caribbean, the girl there, you know that too. The girls, they mature faster. Yeah. And we don't count the age thing. That's why I was confused. Like, wait a minute. Wait. We don't do the age thing in the Caribbean. We mature so much faster. My grandmother, my grandfather, my mom's dad that passed away, she married her husband at 16 years old. They had 6 kids, including my mom together. My mom was an outside child. So my mom was not even included in the family. They got married at 16. They mature faster back home. So the age thing, we don't do that back home. In America, there's all these laws and stipulations with that. But back home, where I'm from, where I was born and raised, that's not how they did it. That's semi-true. Yes, my mother was 16 and she got pregnant with a 28-year-old. My father. That's like back in the day, though.
Now it's not as different.
No. There's days, yes, it's different because this is still happening though. Yes, it might not be as, widely accepted or whatever, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. It's still happening to this day.
Yeah, it's still happening.
My cousin, who is my other cousin, her first baby was at 15, and this man was 40 years old. We almost had a heart attack over that shit. Like, wait, this shit too far. 40 years old. And this is in America, This is not Guyana. This is in America.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is family shit. Like, this actually happened. The boy is a whole teenager now. And this is within our family.
Remember, I asked her to explain to me why she treated her mother the way that she did. And she's going into this tirade, not addressing the actual question at all. Not addressing it. Nope, not addressing it. Hey, Liz.
In our family type shit. So when I did my life and my mom felt like I was coming against her, I felt like I had nothing to lose. It was that type of energy. This is the only reason why I said what I said on the live. I felt like I had nothing to lose because I repeatedly tried to reach out to my mother, apologizing, crying. Please forgive me, like I've done before. Please forgive me. Can we work this out? I'm sending messages to my cousin. She reached my mom on the block to me. Please, how is my niece and the nephew doing? How is my grandmother doing? Because she's all stepping my grandmother. I just need to know what's going on. My mother refused to answer.
You hurt her feelings. You did. You hurt her feelings.
And you know what? Okay, yes. That might be true, right? That might be true. And I probably did hurt her feelings. And like I said, my back was against the wall. I did not know what else to do. I was in a situation where I did not know what else to do. If I'm reaching out and I'm begging and I'm pleading and I'm asking and no one is seeing that, I'm asking, I'm asking me. I'm that type of person. I ask first before I make any move. I ask. I reach out to my family. I don't ever leave them out of shit. I'm asking first. I need help. Can somebody help me? I'm feeling a kind of way. I'm feeling suicidal. I went to my mother first. Because that's my mother. I said, Mom. I don't call her Mom. I call her Karen. I said, Karen, can you please help me with my son? We've been on this journey, and he is too young. I don't want to drag him through this. We are living in campsites. I'm to the point where I'm just straight nature right now. All I'm thinking about is the islands. I'm thinking about the warm weather. I'm thinking about all the less stress because I almost died. People don't know I almost died with my son. My last baby almost killed me. My pressure went so high they took the baby the same day. I was in a really fucked up situation. And I was doing here and I was breathing here. My feet were swollen like elephants. My feet were swollen so fucking big. I was stressed. I was depressed. And I wasn't even on no drugs. I wasn't even smoking weed. I was just drinking and partying whenever I have the opportunity to. But the stress was killing me. And I asked for help. I reached out to them. I told them what I'm going through. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling down. I'm feeling depressed. This is what's happening. And because we're Caribbean, we're Caribbean. And we don't understand emotions and open up to your parents and open up to your... They don't understand that. Wait, what you mean? Why you can't deal with this? Why you can't just deal with all your kids and just deal with it? That's what we do. Deal with it with your kids. By yourself as a woman going through postpartum. My family did not understand what the fuck that was until it happened to my sister. That's when it became serious. But when it happened with me, just you don't gotta. No one paid me no mind. I was in a really bad situation. Almost died. They took my son the same day, induced labor. My son came out at 6 pounds. I never had an underbaby, like 6 pounds, 5 ounces under. My mother wasn't there. I was the only one with a friend in the delivery room. I never felt so good delivering a baby by myself. My friend came in later and watched me deliver the baby. I was there most of the time by myself.
This delivery she's talking about, I want to make sure that you guys are clear, is her fourth child, number 4, with baby daddy number 3. So like I don't understand why, like when I had my first child, who was in the room? Wasn't nobody in there. Wasn't nobody in there. I ain't want nobody in there. With my second child, I think my mother, yeah, my mother was there. Was my mother there for the oldest child? I don't remember. Maybe my mother was there. I'm not sure. But even if she was or wasn't there, it wouldn't have been, that serious to me. She giving me this bad luck story behind it and still not explaining why she hurt her mother feelings like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she has not yet touched on. Is it me? Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all. Put some emojis in the chat. Is this explaining why she treats people the way that she do? Any of this? Any of this? Is this explaining? Is this explaining anything? As far as, you know what I'm saying, accountability wise. Does anybody hear accountability happening yet? Has anybody? Y'all, I'm hungry. I'm fasting today. Ooh. Y'all, please send a prayer up for me because I am fasting today and I am hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Not one single thing. I've just had Gatorade, coffee, and water. Ah. Y'all, I'm hungry. But am I bugging? Am I bugging? Let me know, cause I don't hear no accountability. All I hear is, sugar honey iced tea that we all go through. People get upset, you get depressed, that's called life, baby. That's life. If you ain't letting life and living it, it's gonna kick your behind. That's how it works.
I was ashamed also by having a baby number 4 with baby daddy number 3. Ashamed.
Why?
Because I had a whole repetition of being a married woman for knowing my husband for over 10 years, staying married for all this time. It was just me, my husband, and my 2 kids. I was known for Monica, the husband, crazy, and her 2 kids. Everyone knew me for that. I was a Christian, had it all together. You know me, trying my best to just be this wife and everything like that. Played the role, did it. So when I got baby number, when my husband separated, when we separated, and he decided he wants to get a job in New York, leave North Carolina, leave us, me and his kids in North Carolina, and go to work in New York, all the way in New York. Against my wishes, against our wishes, I told him, no, you don't have to. We're making money. You have unemployment. You're already making money. We don't have to. He left still. Because he's a man, he wants to make more money to take care of us. No problem. You're a man, you want to make more money? No problem. I had to agree. Eventually, I agreed. He left. He went, he made his money. And the next thing you know, he's telling me, I'm coming back every weekend. I'll be back every weekend. I'm coming back. He tried to come back for the first probably month every weekend. Then after that, every weekend turned to every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks turned to every month. Every month turned to whenever the fuck he felt like coming. And next thing he had a whole woman in fucking New York, in my sister's apartment. And my mom witnessed all of this. I called her, I told her he has some woman there and it's some kind of prostitute escort ship because I was job he was doing. He was the driver for escorts. And he has some woman there. My mother came and saw shit.
Let me go get my snack, y'all. Hold on. Y'all listen.
This is our apartment. All you have to do is pay the little $400 a month and stay there and work. Because you said that's what you're going to do. Had a whole nother woman. And he got kicked out. We separated from that. We got separated and everything. I was like, no, I had enough. I had enough. The cheating, I had enough. So we separated. Had baby number 3. And he went and told his family that I cheated and I stepped outside of the marriage. And that's why I have baby number 3. But this whole time, this man is living with a whole other woman. We're not even together. We're living in 2 different states, by the way. So how am I going to cheat on you? And we didn't divorce. That's the problem. So we didn't divorce. And that's why they felt like it was still, we didn't divorce. So I felt ashamed. And I didn't want anyone to know I was pregnant.
He said that you cheated on him. He told me you cheated on him.
No, I did not cheat on him. This is what he told his family. Because he left, like I said, he left for New York to work.
I only can have one.
I had a whole other woman in my sister's apartment. My mother kicked both of them out. He continued that relationship. My kids were going to spend time with this woman that this man is this fucking whore type, like prostitute type, escort shit, face, everything was just even. Whoa, my kids came up and told me, oh, Mom, she's so nasty, all this stuff. So I'm livid. We separated. So I moved on. I had enough, so I moved on. He had another woman after her, I moved on. And he moved on. We tried to come back together. My best friend Marie at the time tried to bring us back together while I was pregnant. I begged, I pleaded. I was hoping that our family can work even though I'm carrying his baby, but he couldn't accept it. And I was like, it's okay, I respect that. You can't, and that's okay. At this point, he's not having no other baby.
She wanted her ex-husband to come back to her while she was pregnant with another man's baby.
I'm the first one to have a baby, outside of the two of us, outside of my other kids with him. So he's not having no baby, but he still has this relationship. I was hoping that I can still, try and mend it. My friend was hoping, that we can mend this, but I'm pregnant, so there's no way he can, like accept the baby that's not his. But he didn't, so we moved on. And the next thing you know, his woman is pregnant. She's 19, my husband is 36 at the time. When they first met, she's in college. My husband is over 36. He's with a 19-year-old in college. So imagine how I felt as someone in their 30s, and my husband is messing with a 19-year-old. I know the age, I know the location, everything. And that's what I had to go through with him. Yes, I cheated, but guess when I cheated? When I was 19, I cheated on my husband, and he never forgot that. Because we first met at 19 at a party, and I was already...
Do y'all remember early on in this conversation she said that she never cheated on her husband? Does anybody remember that? Anybody remember that? Anybody? Because if you are a liar, it's hard. You got to remember what you lied about. I'm going to run it back. Matter of fact, y'all remember?
Free. I was free. I'm out there. I'm not tied to no one. And we met at a party. I danced on him. And next thing you know, that's my husband. He's like, yeah, I'm claiming you. You're not going nowhere. So I got grabbed on the first night. Like, nah, you're not going nowhere. Walks me home. We meet up the next week in the hotel. I'm pregnant first time we have sex. That's how I had my son Ezekiel. First time. And everyone encouraged an abortion, by the way. The abortion was encouraged because you're 19 and you're not ready for a baby. So abortion was, first encouraged. Well, against my wishes, and my husband agreed to the abortion. I disagreed. And I said, no, I'm going to keep my son. I know I was having a son. I said, no, I'm not doing an abortion. I had to stand up for my right at 19. No support, none. And I dealt with my pregnancy on my own. I went through the worst pregnancy of my life with my son because I had zero family support. My mother cussed me every time she saw me. She was pissed because I disappointed her. At 19, you're supposed to be in college. Why the fuck are you pregnant? Why are you even in my house type shit? Upset. It wasn't a good pregnancy at all. But I still brought it through. I said, oh, okay, I'm still going to do it. I'm bringing my son in here. Brought him in. No medication, no nothing. Natural. At 19, I knew I had to hire a doula. I even had a whole doula. At 19, I knew I was supposed to be natural at a young age. None of my kids, all my kids I pushed out naturally. Natural, no medication, no drugs, none of that. My mother saw it. She saw how I pushed out my first son. She was there. Even though all of that stuff, she didn't agree. And I appreciate her for that. I was the daughter. I'm the daughter that I'm not rude. I'm not disrespectful. I'm an obedient daughter. My whole life, I'm trained and taught to be obedient. Be quiet. When someone speaks, be quiet. When adults are speaking, be quiet. Obedience. So, with me being obedient, my mother is in a sense, when you're an obedient child, the mothers already see you for, they just kind of like take that for granted. But my sister, she's a spoiled one because she's a baby. That's what happens to baby. They're spoiled. My sister's light skin, that's just what it is. That's the colorism in my family is real. I admit that I used to bleach my skin. I bleached.
I saw your pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, I did, and I got that from my mother and my sister. It was a bleaching thing. They sorted it, and I came on a half tone later because I was like, I'm having these blotches on my skin. Can you help me with my skin? And she made me a mixture, shifted to me to dark hair. Next thing you know, I'm bleaching my skin, looking beautiful. My skin looking like, whoa. And that's when me and my mother were best friends at that time because I'm looking more like her and more like my sister. That's when I'm accepted. That's when I'm getting reposted. That's when I'm getting my pictures is on her page. Only when I'm light skin like this. My sister is all over my mother's page. Her grandkids, my children are not on my mother's page at all. If you look at my mother's page, where do you see my kids there? Where do you see them? Not one picture of my kids. My first two. My last two, none of them is a part of my mother's page.
She talked about them and let me know what happened with them.
Yeah, she never, my mother.
She said the kosher baby clothes.
Yeah, she did. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. So I know she's mad at me, but I was able to I picked up those baby clothes and I asked this is Quincy's mom. I said, Miss Chamberlain, can you tell my mother if I can drop the clothes off to the house because I really wanted to see her. I'm in New York. I want to see her. Can you please tell her that I would like to drop the clothes off? Miss Chamberlain said that no, she's not ready. She's not up for that right now. I said, okay, thank you. I went, I picked up the clothes. Oh my gosh, it was so much clothes. I couldn't even carry the fur. I couldn't even carry all of it. There was so much clothes. I had to come back another time to get the rest of it. That's how much clothes it was. My nephew had so much clothes. Oh my God, they came in so perfect and handy. They came in so perfectly. She did. She did tell my daughter baby, my coach's baby clothes. Yes, that's a fact. Yeah. My mother, she does that. She does that. She's one of those. She'll buy a whole barrel of clothes and send it back home for all her nieces and nephews and stuff. Like I witnessed this growing up. My mother took roles. My mother was raising her sister's children. My auntie would get the baby, drop the baby off in Guyana. Just get the baby. Hold on, y'all. I just got a thing on
What's up, everybody? Hi.
Oh, somebody just liked my video. If y'all are not following me on IG, go ahead and do so. It's MEDAYA 2021 _. All right, y'all, let's get through. We almost done. Baby, drop them off, and my mother is responsible for raising, and my auntie is responsible for raising my auntie's children. I've seen this. Just drop the baby off, I can go. My mother's responsible. She's raising them kids. My mother's house is open. My Olivia, my cousin, my mother took her in, took her sister in. This is how she was raised because she wasn't raised with a mother and a father. She was raised with a lady that had an open house and she had people in the house. She had people that she was helping. My mother adopted those principles. So she's used to helping people.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just pointing that part of what I recall from our conversation out to let you know, like, I know certain things that she has done, so you can't tell me that she doesn't have absolutely no relationship with them. And I also know that you told her to stop calling your daughter because your daughter, the one that's with her father in North Carolina, grandfather, the grandfather keeps her up to date about the little girl, and you told her to stop calling your daughter.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I said that. This is not recorded, right? I mean, I know you've already made that clear. Yeah. Okay, so this is why I said that. I said that because I felt like, my daughter is the only light skin of all three of my children. My daughter is the only light skinned one. And because of how I was treated growing up, I didn't want to expose my light skinned child to that. I didn't want her to know what favoritism is when it comes to color. I didn't want her to feel like she's more special just because she has this color. But you're passing off your childhood traumas onto people that have probably grown. No, that's not what it is at all. I'm protecting mine. That's what I'm doing. Because I'm not carrying on the same generational curse. Aren't we here? Your mother sent your dark-skinned daughter and her dark-skinned baby, your grandson, a full bag of clothes. You just said. So how is she showing favoritism? You're discounting. No, you're not. Like I said, you're not in my family to say that. Oh, how is she doing this and how she doing that? Because you don't know the full relationship. Okay. We're not perfect. My mother is not perfect. I am not perfect. But you have to understand the full scope to just say, oh, this, that. Because there's lots more. You have no idea what transpired. That's fair. For me to even think to say that. That's fair. I wasn't just, let me just tell my mother, don't be calling my daughter. No, that's not why I said that. That is not why. Okay. Again, like I said, I was going through a very tough time. My back was up against the wall. And then I'm calling my daughter, and then I'm hearing that my mother, is speaking to her and all this stuff. And I forgot what was the argument about. When I told her that, but we was arguing, I told her that, because I felt like, okay, so when my third child was in my stomach, and I told my mother I was pregnant, my mother got so upset with me. And she said the worst thing that I've ever heard from her in my entire life. And to this day, I can't even forget it. And I never really opened up to anyone about this. But my mother told me I wished that baby out of you. She wanted my baby dead. I wished her out. My third child, the same one that she's calling, wished my baby out. That's how disgusted she was with me. I'm calling her mother to confirm this. I don't believe her. And, the other baby died, like ashamed type stuff. So I held on to that. I still, even after all of that, we was able to, grow past that. She was saying, she called me back and she was saying that, she didn't really, she said it, but she didn't really mean what she said type of stuff. I'm like, okay. But when she got so upset and I heard those words, I couldn't believe it. I froze. So I heard those words, and this is why I said what I said, because I'm replaying now. I'm sitting now, I got time for myself. I got a lot of time in Africa, and those things are replaying in my mind. They were arguing, I'm like, boom, and I said that. My sister, we don't have the best relationship. We between a lot of bickering, a lot of stuff. We had our good moments, and we had our family moments where we're just like going through a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, there's a lot of stuff. And that's the reason why I said what I said. I don't just say things just because I'm not a mean, evil person. I don't just do that. I love my mother. I used to give my mother Mother's Day card every year on time, like clockwork. I was in school. That's with me. I'm that type of girl. Damn. I wash the dishes and cook the rice. Trolls is going out, huh? Ain't y'all? Y'all trolling? When I come home, I make sure everything is straight. I did that. I was like a prep chef, know how to cut up onions, know how to do everything. All she gotta do is just come in, the rice is already cooked. All she gotta do, the chicken is already cut up and clean. All she has to do is come in and cook the food. I washed laundry. I washed the entire family laundry. That was my duty. And I did my duty as a daughter. Didn't fight, didn't argue, didn't bicker. I did that. Because that's what we do. That's if your mother said do something, that's what you do. So I did that as a child, as a respectable child. And I praised my mother. Like, we had some, it was just not the best relationship, but we tried. I would say that. Because we also tried having these conversations as in, every time we argue, we're arguing so much, but we don't say I love you. Why don't you? Why don't you ever say I love me? Like, why you never told me you love me? Like, when can we start incorporating I love you in hugs? You know, trying to mend the relationship. Let's get comfortable with hugging each other and saying I love you to each other. Me, my mother, and my sister, we're having these discussions by ourselves. How can we start to be more, loving? Because we're Caribbean, we're tough, we're, hard. So how can we start incorporating more loving in our family? Because we argue a lot, we bicker a lot. If we could cross each other out, we can say I love you too. So we did try, and we had great moments. But we also had real fucked up moments too, like any other family. Nobody's family out here is perfect. Everybody got holes in their closet. Everybody.
Well, I think that you owe Liz an apology.
I apologized to Liz. I did.
When was that?
This was when we moved to the Puerto Rico house. When we moved to the house in Puerto Rico, the second house, the Airbnb on the mountains, in the mountain. After Ezekiel and Liz split, we moved away. This was after her family. And after some time, we reached out to each other. I don't know if I reached out first or if she reached out first, but I don't know. I have to look at those messages. And when I tell you, we had a heart-to-heart. We shared some information. Then next thing you know, we're video chatting. When we started the video chat, and we saw each other for the first time in so many months, the tears coming. We both balling on the phone. Oh my gosh, it is so good to see you. Oh my gosh, we had a whole heart-to-heart. And we apologized, and we took accountability, and we just did all of that. And then we're communicating regular back again. When I moved to Costa Rica, she's like, yeah, my family is in Costa Rica. I'm coming to Costa Rica now, but we ended up moving to Africa. But she was going to come to Costa Rica with us. We mended that relationship.
So what happened?
Okay, so after that, I came back to the States. We were still talking. I was telling her I'm in Africa. I'm communicating with her. Coach was upset because Coach felt like Liz should have been helping because I've helped Liz when Liz was in a situation with Kite and she needed the money to leave the airport. I was the one who sent the money for them to even leave the Uber. Sent the Uber money because Kite reached out to my son Ezekiel and said, hey, can you cash up? Can we have some money? And Ezekiel asked me for the money, cash up it to her for them to leave the airport. And she was online and she was crying. I sent the money, no problem. I just, because I took care of Liz also, for months. With no problem, no expectations, nothing in return. That's my daughter-in-law, whatever. If I got it, she got it type of stuff. So when we're in Africa, my daughter reached out to her. She told us she will not be helping us because her husband says no. And I'm like, okay, but after all this time, I've been helping you. I helped y'all when y'all was in that situation at the airport. My son sent the money over, and we don't understand what's going on. So it was like, okay, my husband just said no, and this is why. Blah 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 blah. She's still suffering from the stuff she said she was suffering from. And my husband doesn't like, something like that. But I was just like, okay, left it alone. So then when I came back to the States, she posted, to show her support, even though she said, okay, she can't give us the money, we reposted my daughter's story. I'm going to repost the story. Y'all guys support her if y'all have it. And I would appreciate her for that. Thank you for reposting the story. Portia, thank you for reposting the story. When I came out to the States, I did a live. And we were still talking again. I was going to meet her in Dallas. We was going to meet up. We was going to, all this stuff. We was going to meet up, reunion, whatever. But that didn't happen. So I did a live. And the live was about, the live is what did it. I called her a narcissist.
And amongst other things, a couple of other things, you and Akosha.
No. Kosha went off. I did not call her up on other things. I called her a narcissist, but this was not even...
Somebody called her a 304.
What's a 304?
Oh.
Who called her a 304?
Akosha did.
A 304? Oh, Kosha called her a hoe. Yes, Kosha did call her a hoe. She did. That's on the live. Kosha did that. Yes, she did.
I know.
Yes.
I watched that live in real time.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then someone
I
said,
sure
why
did.
don't you guys settle this off the line, offline? Do you remember? Someone said, why don't you guys call each other and settle this offline? And we did. We had the private conversation. Yes, we did. We ended the live and we had a private conversation. And we talked and we talked and we talked and settled that. And we settled it. And we back to friends again. I mean, back to friends again after that. And then the next time where I got blocked again is because I was talking about the situation with Army, the 2 days that in Dallas that I stayed, that she told me to come and she's gonna take care of everything because I've taken care of her for so long, you know, and you can come stay with me, I'll come stay with me until y'all find a place and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, no problem. This all is written, you know. So, you know, if you could find a job, you can find a job. But after 2 days, the job situation wasn't moving faster. But I was like, well, wait a minute, I thought you said that, you know, I'm here to provide some kind of emotional support because I've been helping you all this time. I'll be got it, don't worry, I'll take care of y'all. All you gotta do is I just wanna come home to my peace and all this other stuff. So I did a live and I was saying how when people help you, I did a live and I was talking about Muslims and Christians. You know, I was including Muslims and Christians. So she got offended because of the statement that was made. And then I got about Muslims and Christians? Yes, I was making a point on how religious people, you know, will pray for you, and then you ask them for help, and they will pray, and they'll tell you, oh, I'll pray for you. And they say, in the meantime, a friend named Cookie that we don't even know, a stranger named Cookie that Army told us we could stay with, we don't even know her. She said, I don't even want to hear the situation, but I'm not about to I'm not about to watch y'all be out here, you know, on the street, so I'll take you guys in, no problem, we want to hear. She said, I don't want to hear what happened. Cookie was, you know, real, and I was like, oh, you know, people out here that's not even religious, that's willing to help. And the ones who are religious, you know, they'll say, I pray for you, or I have to ask my husband. I mentioned that. I did. So, I got blocked.
As you should. As you should. And you should remain unblocked. Because, first of all, there is nothing wrong with a woman asking her husband about sharing their finances with people who continuously need help financially. That's firstly. Okay? Secondly, I don't think that Liz should ever have funded or fund anything to do with your life. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. So you should be blocked.
Because of that, she got upset, and it was, yeah. I'm so happy to block you guys all over again, and you're still the same, blah, blah, blah. And I was not granted access to live again after that one. After me expressing myself on my panel, on my page, you know, so that's why that ended again. But the thing about it is like you be taking these shots at people and expect them to just be like, oh, okay, it's cool, we still cool or whatever. You go online and you take all these shots at these people that have experienced trauma in your presence from what they have said, allegedly. So you go online, take shots at them, talk about them, and then you just expect everything to be okay. I never mentioned any names. You act like they can't read between the lines. Come on now, come. What we all do? You know how many videos Liz did before I even did that live, which was way after. You know how many videos she did at throwing shot at us? She said, I'm not going to give them a dime when we was in Africa. You know how many shots got thrown at us before any of this? This is just built up stuff. And I didn't mention any names. Yes, she may took it as for her. Oh, I didn't mention any names. But a lot of shots got thrown at us way before any of that. A lot of shots got thrown.
I can understand a coach's behavior in that, but I couldn't understand yours.
You couldn't understand mine. So when was I, when did I call anyone a hoe? When did anyone? I didn't.
You were just talking. When a coach was saying that you was co-signing everything a coach was saying. You didn't turn her. You didn't turn to a coach and say, "Coach, we're not gonna talk. We're not gonna call her a hoe. We do. This is our ex. This is my ex daughter-in-law. We're not gonna stoop that far and call her a hoe or anything like that. You could have corrected her right there."
This was in the heat of the moment. Remember, we were all
upset. It was the heat of the moment. That's why she didn't correct her daughter.
So in the heat of the moment, I wasn't thinking about that because I'm thinking about all the shit that she already put out there about us. I'm thinking about that shit, and I'm getting pissed too. But I'm not coming out of my mouth in the heat of the moment. That's why people will say, y'all get off the lives. Just talk about this off the lives. Because it was a lot of built up, just coming out, bursting out. I was also upset because a lot of shit was out there about me, and I've never put out any kind of Liz personal business out there. She put out business about my son. I didn't put that shit out there. I was not the one. I was behind the scenes. I was not saying shit. I was behind the scenes in this. A lot of our business got put out there, so that was built up information, just built up anger, and it exploded. It came out, and we settled it behind offline. But I can admit, right, that I'm not perfect, and yes, I can admit that I do throw shots. But this is me. I'm in Africa, and I'm one of those people that I was always in this whole journey. No one knew I was in the background. I was Rose. Rose did the cooking. No one knew I owned the house. I was afraid to even go live. I went live, but I wasn't like so outspoken. It took me a while to even get to the point to even be outspoken. No one really knew what was going behind the scene. So I was silent most of the time. I was not out there like that.
So let me ask you this. Why you block me?
I blocked you.
What's the point? Because you know I have eyes on you anyway.
I know you do. That's why I be like, foo-foo, they don't do foo-foo, bitch. I know you got eyes on me. Okay, I blocked you. And I blocked you right after the last block. You're talking about the last one.
You said and then you said that I was a despicable scum of the earth or something.
I said you were bottom.
You said I was a demon.
No, I said you were bottom finger demon. Okay, I said that because you mentioned a triggering name, Quincy Sweat. Oh, I said she went deep with this one. She said Quincy Sweat. When I got in touch with her ex-husband, that set her off. You hear me? When I got in touch with her ex-husband, she was like, wait a minute, this lady right here, oh my goodness, this lady right here. This lady right here, that triggered her big time. When I tell you I was triggered, when you said Quincy Smith, it was like, oh, whoa. And you know what she was doing too. I was like, she know what the fuck she doing. She's like, okay, I'll just have this conversation with Quincy Smith. Oh, really now? And then boom, I said that, and then I blocked you. I was just like, go ahead and have it. Yeah, you didn't want to come live and speak your piece. I didn't because I knew what that was. No one, your page, no one is on the side of what all these are. No one is on my side on that shit. But maybe people could gain a better understanding as to all the situation. It's not about size. It's just like people are not trying to get a better understanding. They're just responding to what is being put out there about me. People are not trying to gain a better understanding. But you're not giving them one. I told you before, you could even do a live on your page. I'll catch it if you don't want to come on my panel. But it's just like there's so much, there's a lot of people who have been watching y'all for many, many years.
And a lot of people who are under the impression that you are a scam artist. Right. And a liar. Right. I don't know where the scam artist came from. I don't either, but like, there's scam vibes. I've never scammed anyone, okay? Throughout this whole journey, my first time asking for donation is when I purchased land in Costa Rica. I put on $2,000 and I posted a video and I said we've made the land purchase. We have a balance. You know, if you guys would like to donate to help us finish this project, then you're more than welcome to. I posted that. Liz liked it. Everybody was all happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you guys. I got all these congratulations. You find this something that next boy couldn't do. Blah, 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 all this stuff. Next thing you know, no one donated. And we have a balance on this land. So that was my first time asking for donations because before then, I'm taxes is coming in, stimulus check is coming in. I'm having weekly unemployment checks. I never needed the public for a dime, not a dollar. All those houses was me. Money was coming to me. I didn't need anyone's dollar. Ask Talib. Who paid the rent there? Me. Who negotiated for a lower rent? I did. I put up my own money. I put up all my money. I put up my own money. I asked them to help me parent these men in the tribe. They have an issue with that because Miss Shawn came in and Miss Shawn is dishing out, okay? And she's putting me on. You can't have these guys, here, and they're not parent. They're disrespecting you. They're doing all this stuff. And she put me on. Okay, you're right. Oh, so Talib and Chief Why Not and all those other guys, Poppy Christian, all of y'all wasn't paying no rent. Y'all was living rent free off of this woman. This is what she's saying. Y'all catch that, right? Who caught that? Let me see if y'all listening here. Who caught that Onika Brown just put Talib, who is Kaja's partner, out there on Front Street, let it be known that he was bumming. He was bumming over there. He was living off of her. All of the men. Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it? Who heard it? Who heard it? Okay. Okay. Yep. That's what she said. Okay, let's call them in. Y'all need to start paying rent now. I'm asking for $20, $50, whoever, start contributing. They had a problem with that. I put up my own money. I never asked the public for donations when I started this journey. All them houses, all them places, but that was all me. My first time asking, like I said, was that first land purchase in Costa Rica. The one denoted, fine. That was fine. We didn't ask for another dime. We had all our own money still. We decided to go to Africa. And that's when the hard time here, because my cousin decided to leave us with nothing. And that actually happened now. My cousin found a husband, Kunta. I remember. Yes. And my cousin was all over. Oh, Kunta, that's my king. She was so obsessed with her king, and they're just in love, and next thing you know, Kunta said, I'm leaving back. I'm going back to my family because he has a wife and he has kids at this time. He's polygamous. That's what he told us when we first met. He's polygamous. So he's allowed to have multiple wives, but they're just going to be wife number on S3. So she's like, okay, I'm leaving. And she left. She left me with some money. Yes, she did. She left me with some money. And the money that she left me with ran out. So I'm like, but she's left under the impression as in, I'm going there, I'm going to get land, and y'all welcome to go. Let's all meet back up together in Tanzania. So when the money is finished, this guy that was helping us, what's his name? Freddie is helping us. Freddie came to us in Africa and said, okay, it's time for y'all to leave the spot. You and your cousin, y'all separated long enough. Y'all need to join back together. But I was like, I don't know if she wanted to have anything to do with us because she left. I tried to reach out. She's not responding to any of our calls, any of our texts. That's it. But he was like, no, let's just go. We dropped everything and just traveled to Tanzania to my cousin and her husband. And I got there. I called her husband. I called her. She wasn't answering. I reached out to Kunta. I said, Kunta, where's my cousin? I said, we're blood. Where is my cousin? Why is she not answering?
I said, I need to speak to her right now. He said, okay. He left. He went and gave her the phone. I spoke to her, cousin to cousin. I said, listen to me. Let's meet in person because I need to understand why you have not been responding to my calls. Didn't know she was pregnant. But my daughter is pregnant, and we all know. So I told her my daughter is pregnant, right? And we need to, we don't have any money. We have no land. We have nowhere to go. She said, I can't help y'all right now. I give all the power to Kunta. He has control, and you're going to have to speak through him, basically. And that was it. We got left right there at that hotel. And we wasn't even allowed to be on the land. So that's when I went live. That's when I started asking for donations because I got left with no money. And my cousin was living her life. So I couldn't force her. I asked to speak to her in person. Let's meet up. We're in the same city. Let's meet in person. You tell me. I said, you tell me to my face. Just tell me to my face. You won't have nothing to do with me. You won't have nothing to do with us. And that's it. She said no. That was that. So that's when I started asking my supporters for help. And I got some help. And we were able to move on, split happened. But all of that right there is what actually happened. And I did reach out for help because I felt like I had nothing, no support. Reached out to my family. They're not helping. So I'm like, okay, let me just let the public know.
But that's not the only time you went to the public.
When was the time I went to the public? You remind me.
When y'all was trying to get Okosha husband to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
When you was trying to get your daughter out of Africa.
Yes, that's it. I'm telling you when I was telling you when the donation, me asking for donation when it started. That happened after. I was talking about initially, this is when I first felt the courage to actually make a video and ask for help. It was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my entire life. It looked comfortable, but when I tell you I was embarrassed, I was fucking embarrassed because I thought I had it all together. I'm like, I got this the whole time. So for me to go on live and actually ask for donations, that was tough for me. When I did the land, I wrote it out. I just wrote it. Okay, you guys can help, no problem. But I already had money due or it was taken care of. You know what I mean? But if you want to help us with this, with the finishing portion of this land, y'all can donate. But I've never went live. I've never asked for money publicly until that happened in Africa. And ever since then, I've been asking for help. I felt more open to ask. That's the reason why I asked. And everything was recorded. I didn't have to make... me as a grown woman, I have a grandson on the way. My daughter is pregnant. As a grown woman, I would make up for... I know y'all said that y'all didn't believe the story about the robbing thing that happened.
Marshawn told me that y'all told her y'all made it up.
That's all. But Sean wasn't even living with us.
She told me that y'all told her that was just to get donations.
Oh my gosh.
Remember when they got robbed, y'all?
Come on now.
Remember when they allegedly...
Do you know who Sean is? I lived with this woman for months.
Hold on. Do y'all remember when they said they was robbed in Africa and they stole a bag of rice and some fruits and they good shoes? Y'all remember when they did that? Marshawn, her girlfriend, already busted it out and told that it was a lie. This is her take on Marshawn. This is what she got to say about you, Marshawn. Marshawn, this is what Onika Brown got to say about you. I'm going to run it back a little bit so we can hear it fully. My audio good, y'all? I want to make sure my audio good. Let me know. Okay, thank you, Coffee, Wine, and Water. Donations.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Come on now. So you know who Sean is? I lived with this woman for months. We slept in the same tent. We shared a husband named Clutch. Do you know who Sean is? I know Sean better than you, Medaya. Michonne know how to lie. Michonne know how to manipulate. Michonne know how to make the story swing on her side. She knows how to do that. Well, oh, that guy, that skinny guy. Who's the skinny guy? You mean your husband that you hit because you were jealous that he was going to take me away from you? She talked about that. She said that he attacked her, and you let him. True. I was there. That is not true. I was there, and you see, I didn't hear this from me, so that's not true. I was there. Okay, I'm in the van. We're in the van. She's laying there because she's upset that we did not fuck that rising. She's upset that she didn't get her nuts off, and this is how she act when she can't get her nuts off. Okay, so she's upset, and he came out into the van, and he's like, man, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you with this attitude for the past 3 days. You have an attitude. As soon as he said that, before he get the last word of his mouth, Michelle took her phone, threw it straight at his mouth, at his face, and then came in with a punch, got up and leaned in for a punch. Boom! He ran out of the van, next thing you know, there's blood. All I'm seeing is blood ripping down his face. Because she's upset because he checked her to say, why you with this attitude? When she's talking to him, she's not even looking at him. She's just like outright rude, basically. And then her response was to hit him with the phone, busted his lip open. He had to go get stitches from the hospital. That was her response. That's the picture I sent you. So Shiva case now with Shiva, she cheated on me with Shiva. So yes, I got karma for that shit. She cheated on me with Shiva. And Shiva came in pretty, tall, dressed, well-dressed. And she left with Shiva and left us in the mountain house with my band that I paid for it. She contributed $500. I put it at $2,500. She put $500 towards the van, took the van, and spent days with Shiva away. I'm calling her going crazy, like, where are you? Where are you? We need the van. You can't just leave us up here with nothing. Shiva and her having a grand old time. She cheated, and she admitted that shit. So, and then when I left, okay, I'm leaving for Costa Rica now. So the plan was she's gonna stay with Shiva until we meet up to Costa Rica again. We made the plan. She agreed. Shiva agreed. She's gonna be with Shiva until we meet up again. They're having a whole relationship again over there, and the next thing you know, Michonne is in jail. I got an inbox from someone telling me, Michonne is trying to reach out to you. Michonne is in jail. Michonne is in jail? What the fuck happened? She's been in jail for over 20-something days. So I reached out to her, returned the phone call, and next thing you know, Shiva reached out to me and told me that Michonne hit her. Michonne pushed her. Michonne hit her in Florida, and that's why she got Michonne arrested, because Michonne was drunk, and Michonne just got upset and hit her. And she called the cops and got her in jail and told me the locker information, this is her stuff, there's a locker information, there you go. I reached out right away, bailed her out right away. Even though this is the Shiva that she cheated with me with, I could have been like, I could leave your ass there to rot. I didn't do that because I still love her. It wasn't fair for her to sit in jail all that time. All her family members wasn't even helping. The dad couldn't help bail her out. The mom couldn't even help bail her out. I did. After all that, yes, I did. I bailed her out twice. Michelle was in jail twice. I had to bail her out twice. Before we left for Africa, we both, actually, the story is, I don't know if she told this story, we both was in jail at the same time, trying to leave for Africa. We both was in jail at the same time. I didn't even know it until the last day when I was about to leave. They got us in Miami. And Quincy, by the way, also Quincy came in and helped bail Michonne out because I didn't have the paperwork. I didn't have the identification. So Quincy came in with the divorce paper and came in and signed the papers to bail her out of jail. Yeah, he told me. Yeah, this is real family stuff. Like, this should actually happen. It was surreal to see her in jail with the orange uniform. We saw each other like, I thought I'm seeing the ghost because I didn't know where Michonne was. We thought the last conversation, they held us on. She said they held her at immigration in Miami. Why they held her at immigration? No contact. We're calling the place. How can we find? We cannot give you no information at this time. So we have no idea. We don't even know how to find her. We're calling the immigration where she said that she is customs, and they cannot give us any information on Michonne. The only way I knew where Michonne was is when they got me. And I got in there, and the next couple of days, I saw Michonne coming down the steps. I'm walking on the steps, and I'm seeing her. And this is how I knew she was even there. I said, wait, what the fuck? We opened it like that. How the world? What happened? How did you get here? She's like, wait, how did you get here? I have a warrant because I stole from Walmart. Yes, I admit that. Yes, I stole from Walmart. We stole from Walmart because we was in Florida and we was camping out and we needed food and my income was only $200.
Remember when I first exposed that she had gotten arrested in Florida, she denied it. Y'all remember, she denied being arrested. She denied having warrants. Let's be clear, she denied it, but she's admitting it now.
Oh, they cut it. So the money.
Cause she know I got papers. She know.
When we got arrested, me and Liz got arrested. When we got arrested, we didn't show up for court because I had to leave for New York. We left for New York, and I didn't show up to court. And I'm going to Puerto Rico. So when I was flying out from Miami, that's when they called me. Michelle got caught because she also had a warrant when she hit Shiva, and she didn't show up for court either. So that's why we both ended up in Miami in jail. That's the reason why. So when they got me, I'm like, oh shit. They said, oh, your case is for another county. For the Walmart court, you didn't show up. You didn't appear in court. That's what that warrant was for.
Why you get arrested? Why you get arrested in North Carolina?
I didn't get arrested in North Carolina.
I have a mugshot of you in Greensboro. I do.
I never got arrested in North Carolina.
Let me see. Let me check my files yet.
Are you sure that's not Hawaii? I never got arrested in North Carolina.
Yeah, let me see.
Greensboro, North Carolina?
Yeah.
A mugshot of me.
Yeah, Onika Brown. It says Onika Brown.
Tell me that one, because I just don't remember me getting arrested in North Carolina. I mean, I know me crazy got into some fights. But, the cops were called.
I'm having another lifesaver, y'all.
North Carolina.
I'm gonna have another lifesaver, y'all. I need another lifesaver. Yep, I'm looking for it.
Hold on. What's the one that, let's see. No, that was not. Yeah, let me see that one, cause
I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
North Carolina, that don't even sound like Hawaii. Not even Hawaii. Not Hawaii. Why am I saying Hawaii? No, Florida. Florida, I have a mugshot for Florida. That's the one you've been posting. That was a mugshot in Florida. For that, yes.
There's another one though. I have another mugshot. I'm looking for it.
Okay. It can't be North Carolina though. It's both Florida. Both cases happen in Florida. Both shots happen in Florida. That case that happened in Florida, the other one, yeah, that's a sensitive case, and according to their records, it's still something that's not completely closed because they couldn't file any charges. You know what I mean?
The interference of custody.
Right. So it's not a complete.
Remember, when I brought up the fact that she had a charge, it was like trafficking and interfering of custody, she denied it, but she's confirming it now. Interference of custody.
Right. So it's not a complete, closed case like that. So I can't be going live, recording myself talking about a case that's not even completely closed out. They gave me an envelope. They couldn't find any charges. Everybody was investigated. I got free. My kids got free. And they said, okay, if anything comes up, then we'll contact you. And they let me go. My mother bailed me out. Yes, she did bail me out.
Yeah, she told me. She told me that she had to take you to get some clothes because you really didn't have much clothes and food and stuff, and you know.
Yeah, because I took all my money. I literally sold everything I did. I sold everything and sold all my clothes. Hold on. Hold on. You still there?
Yeah, I'm looking for the file. I'm listening.
Okay, so yeah, so what was he talking about? What was I saying?
You said you sold all your stuff. That's why you didn't have anything when your mother came to bond you out.
Yes, so when my mother bailed me out, yes, by that time I already got rid of a lot of clothes, sold everything in the house. So when I left and came back, I didn't really have that much, and that's true. And I was okay with not having much because I already came into the lifestyle of just natural and not having a lot of clothes. My hair is all natural. I stopped bleaching my skin. I just was like, I showed up looking like the daughter that she didn't expect to see. She was just like, wait. She was like, what's wrong with you? Why you look like that? Blah, blah. And she did help us get clothes and stuff. But you gotta remember too, fresh out, just came out. So I was not ready to live that lifestyle again. I was not ready because there were still things I was not, you know what I mean, healed. So I was not ready to actually migrate and be with my family again. Because every time we're together, shit be going down. It's toxic. It's a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I gotta get away. Can you please help me with my son? It's a situation. My son, my fourth child, my baby, that I wasn't ready for, and I didn't want to abort him. I didn't. My friend told me not to. I called. I guess I did. At one point, I didn't want it to because 4 children by myself, 3 baby daddies. How am I gonna swing this one? I know I'm working. I'm making money. But how am I going to pay all these bills that I have and take care of 4 children by myself? My friend moved in with me to help me with my son.
My sister did it.
Your sister did it. Right. But you see, everybody's situation is different. Everyone's situation is different. Yeah. You know, some people can handle 4 children by themselves with no problem because my friend Maria, her mom had 7 and she took care of all 7 and the dad is working every day. You know? So me now was not used to. I was spoiled. My husband spoiled me. I didn't have to work at all. I wasn't used to doing a lot of stuff. So being by myself and 4 children, I can't handle it. I'm over there stressed as fuck. I'm the only one paying my bills. Crazy is not paying the bills. Whenever you feel like it, he'll send money, but I gotta come up with it every time. It became stressful. So with my 4th baby now, I'm like, my friend and I is like, okay, your 4th child, Onika, she said, I can see that you're not mentally there, capable to give him the nurturing, the motherly love that he deserves. But I'm providing though, because that's the best I can do. I'm providing. I'm investing in these clients. I'm paying the bills. I'm doing the best I can. And she said, but you're not there mentally. You're not giving him that motherly support. I sent my son away at 3 months old to be with his dad because I couldn't take the shot. I was like, you know what? Take your son now. I sent him with his father. His father came and picked him up at 3 months old. But I got him back because he was crazy. His dad ended up being like a very crazy liar, like type crazy shit, bipolar, registered, everything. I have to find it out for myself. Fake name, all of that. So I had to get my son back from him. I got my son back. Oh my gosh, no, back from my son. What am I gonna do now? My friend told me, she said, listen, we don't know about adoption. We're Caribbean. We don't know how to do this adoption thing. But she said, maybe we need someone to adopt your son. My best friend close at the time with me, she's looking for a child. She has no kids. I brought the idea to her. I'm pregnant. At the time, I'm pregnant. I'm, almost delivering. And I said, would you like to have a baby? I would, basically, you can adopt my son. And you know what she told me? If it was a girl, I would have done it. But it's not a girl. So my other friend, I tried my other friend. Hey, baby number 4, father crazy. I don't know. Can you? Do you want to, adopt him? Do you want to adopt my son? Because I want him to be with someone that I actually know and I have access to. I didn't want to close adoption. I didn't want to go through no agency either because I don't know anything about those agencies. So I wanted to be people that I actually know. My friend only has one daughter. She wanted another baby so bad. I asked her. She said her husband said it's not right. Give the dad the opportunity to raise the baby. So that was done. So my friend is telling me, well, maybe if we get somebody older, that would help with him and, help raise him. But she couldn't do it because she didn't have the money at the time. Her family is going through some stuff. So my friend Maria could not help me with him in that sense. But she did offer, what if we could find someone.
Y'all pay attention, all right?
So by the time all that happened, I asked my mom for help with him. I asked for my mom for help with my third child also. I don't expect her to help me every time I need help. But when I did ask for help, I didn't get the help. So I had to make the tough decision to have my daughter with Maria for about 3 months not in Jamaica, in New Jersey. Maria's taking very good care of my daughter. And my mother's telling me she's busy, she got stuff to do, she can't take care of my daughter. So I have my close friend Maria, and she's there helping me with my daughter. My mother's feeling like a bit jealous. She's saying, "Oh, why you have this lady watching your child? And so you could do this on your own. You don't have somebody watching your child and all that stuff." And I was like, "I know, but I'm going to school. I'm in school for a year. I'm about to be a cosmetologist, so I need to study. So I need help. So this is why Maria is helping me, so I can have the space and the time to study." So by the time the end of this, I took my baby back from Maria because my mother was on my ass about that shit. Okay, I took my baby back and made it happen on my own. With my son, I asked her for help again. "Can you please help me with Allah? I'm going to Puerto Rico." I told her straight up the night before it happened. I told her, "I'm going to Puerto Rico." Think it's already bought.
The night before it happened, she told her mother, "I'm going to Puerto Rico." The night before it happened. Y'all listen. Pay close attention.
I'm going to Puerto Rico. I told her straight up the night before it happened. I told her, "I'm going to Puerto Rico. Tickets already bought. Can you please help me?" I told these people the same story I'm telling you, the ACS people in New York. I said, "Can you please help me with my son while I go to New York, while I go to Puerto Rico, because I don't want to drag him along this journey. Can you please help me? I'm crying." And I said, "I have to go. I can't stay here. Please just help me for 2 months." I said, "For 2 months, temporary 2 months, I'm going to go. I'm going to find a place. And in 2 months, I'm coming back." And she said, "Well, girl, I don't know." And that was the last thing she said. "Girl, I don't know." So I hung up the phone, and I did leave. Olivia was there. I told Olivia, I texted Olivia right away. I'm leaving. Karen is on the way. I texted my mother. I said, "Karen is on the way to help with Allah." And and I left. And then that became a whole case. Cops got called. ACS got called.
You hear that? She abandoned her son and didn't expect the cops to be called or CPS to be called. Like, who does that? Who does that, y'all? Seriously. Who?
And then that became a whole case. Cops got called. ACS got called. That went down. And I still ended up boarding the plane because I was already on the way there. I still ended up boarding the plane. I didn't come back. And then they were trying to get me to come back, but then they told me I have a warrant. So I'm like, how am I going to come back? How am I going to get my son if I have a warrant? And he's in ACS custody at this time. They're calling me to come get him. How am I going to? He's crying too much. How am I going to come get him if I have a warrant for my arrest? And he's in ACS custody at the time. So I can't leave and just come. They told me, if you come back, they're going to arrest you at the airport. All this stuff. So I'm scared as fuck. Yes, I'm scared. But they told me if I come back, the shoes at the airport. My mother boyfriend at the time told me if I come back, I'm getting picked up at the airport. So I'm not going nowhere. And then eventually, when my son decided he wanted to live a regular life and leave, we followed him. And my mother called my mother. She told me, "You know what? You can come back. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that." She said, "I spoke to the detective. You can come back." And I was like, "Wait, so I can get my son back?" She was like, "Yes, you can come back and you can get your son back." I was like, "Oh, sure." So I'm coming because I was going to go to Costa Rica. And she was like, I was like, "Okay, so I'm coming." We all left Puerto Rico and went to New York. And I fought for my son, made all of the appointments. My sister was with him, my other sister, not
But
the one
you
that
didn't finish your obligation though, because there's still an active warrant.
Okay, so active warrant
in New York.
Okay, again, I was able to get my son back. Still was able to get my son, even with that. You took him without the permission of the people. I was granted permission. You were granted a visit. You were not granted permission. No, I was not granted no visit. I got my son back completely in my care. The judge ruled. My mother was there, testified. So why is there an active warrant in New York for you for taking him? No, that was not the warrant is not for taking him. The warrant is because I left. I left him with my cousin, and my mother called the cops. That's what the warrant is for. It's not for taking my son to Costa Rica. She told me it's because you took yours. You want me to play it? Okay, but I'm saying, but I don't know that that's not true. You want me to play what she said? Okay, you don't have to play what she says. Oh, because she told me that warrant is because you knew your son was in care, and you came and you stole him away out of her custody, and the people at CPS and the where she's at in New York have an active warrant out for your arrest. Okay, so that is not true. I did not come and steal him. I was awarded, the state awarded and gave me custody back of my son. And my sister came with all his belongings, and my son was back in my care. What they told me happens next, you're gonna have to do his follow-up stuff. He's gonna have to get he's gonna have to get Medicaid, register in school at a time. I think he's only 3 at a time, daycare, all this stuff. Yes, but I did not come and snatch him from under her care. My sister. So did you follow the judge's orders as far as getting him registered in school or daycare and all that, getting him Medicaid, all that? I tried. I did. I tried, but I didn't complete the process. That's what I said. That's why there's a warrant. Again, but that's the thing about that. Again, that's another active case, but this is my son. We're talking about my son. And I did the best that I can to make sure that my son was in the best hands. As a mother, I did not want him to be, I still wanted control in a sense because I'm his mother. And I still want to make sure that he's in a safe place. Because when people do these things, they don't make sure that the kids are in a safe place. They just whatever. So I chose a safe place. This is my blood cousin, my family. So I chose a safe place to leave my son. I did not choose. That lady in Costa Rica is a stranger. That's a friend. He's not with a stranger. That lady is not your family. Sola told it already. I have that on tape too. Okay. All right. So but again, I did not just leave him with a stranger.
You see that? Y'all peep that? Y'all see that? She tried to lie to me. This chick sat up here lying the entire conversation. She tried to tell me that was her cousin. But when I broke it back and was like, bro, Sola already blew that up. Sola already told me that's not your family member. Like, that's some random ass lady that you met in Costa Rica that you left your son with. Like, stop it. Now she gonna tell the damn truth.
Tape 2. Okay. All right. So but again, I did not just leave him with a stranger. Just like my friend Maria became very close to me, and my daughter was able to be with Maria for months at a time. It's the same thing. Nana is like a dear, very close friend to me. Okay. Then say that. Don't say he was your cousin, because you know he not with your cousin. No, I didn't say he's with my cousin. I did not say that. I said he's with Nana. I did not say he's with my cousin. I said he's with a very close.
Didn't she just say that her son was with her cousin? Then when I called her on it, didn't she say, like, liars? Y'all, liars, if you pay close attention to what liars say, you will find out all the lies immediately, because it's difficult for them to keep up with the first lie they told. You understand what I'm saying? She just tried to, I'm going to run it back. I'm running it back. I'm running it back. I'm running that back. Listen.
The kids are in a safe place. It's just whatever. So I chose a safe place. This is my cousin, blood cousin, my family.
This is my cousin, blood cousin, my family.
Just whatever. So I chose a safe place. This is my cousin, blood cousin, my family. You know, so I chose a safe place to leave my son. I did not choose. That lady in Costa Rica is a stranger. That's a friend. You don't know that. He's not with a stranger. You know. That lady is not your family. Sola told it already. I have that on tape too. Okay. All right. So but again, I did not just leave him with a stranger. Just like my friend Maria became very close to me, and my daughter was able to be with Maria for months at a time. It's the same thing. Nana is like a dear, very close friend to me. Okay. Then say that. Don't say he with your cousin, because you know he not with your cousin. No, I didn't say he's with my cousin. I did not say that. I said he's with Nana. I did not say he's with my cousin. I said he's with a very close friend with me. The same way my daughter was with my very close friend. You just said blood cousin. I said myself, I left him on a safe place, blood cousin in Brooklyn. That's what I left the person.
I wanted to so badly tell her, like, hold on, pause. You want me to run the recording back? But, you know, unbeknownst to her, I'm recording because I can record in the state of North Carolina because North Carolina is a one-party consent state. So I can record Onika Brown, aka Grand Empress I, aka Mama Rose. I can record in the state of North Carolina. Okay? Just so you know. And anytime I speak to you or the Pillow Prophetess, I will be recording. Let's be clear. Because y'all be lying on these internet streets. Y'all be lying.
Time. Not this time, okay? Oh. Not this time, no. No, my blood cousin Olivia, the first time. This time I'm talking about a very close friend that became a very close friend that became part of our family in Costa Rica because we lived there for over 9 months. So we developed a bond, and she loved.
She developed a bond over 9 months with this stranger and decided to leave her child with this stranger. Okay. Y'all, if y'all just coming into the room, I am exposing Onika Brown, aka Grand Empress I, aka Mama Rose, with her lying ass.
My son, she takes good care of my son. He's with. I posted this too. I didn't hide that. I posted that. I never hid it. He's in a very happy, safe place. And that's what I wanted for him. For him to be in a happy, safe place because I couldn't provide it at the time. So you plan to go back for him at some point? Yes, I actually do plan on it. It's just that right now I'm not in a financial position, you know.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Pause. Hold up. Pause. I want to see what notification I just got. Hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all a moment to hit that like button because my likes is looking kind of shabby. They're looking kind of shorty and shabalicious. Somebody please. Can someone please? Can somebody please hit the like button real quick? If you're just getting in here, please be sure to ring my doorbell. Oh, y'all ringing my doorbell? That's what's up. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Mods, Bush babies, all of y'all. And I'm gonna read the comments before I get up out of here once we done with this. But yeah, thank y'all for hitting the like button.
To do that. And I don't want to, just because I'm his mother, just go grab him, and the next thing you know, we all in a situation. My son is too young. I don't want to put him through that. My son is not wanted for nothing right now. He's fed. He's in school too. He has a mom, he has a dad, he has family. I was just there. I just left there. My son is in a good, safe place. He's with people that actually love and care for him and is giving him their undivided attention. You know, I don't want to go and grab him now, and I don't have no kind of real stability right now to even provide that for him. He speaks Spanish. Well, I don't want to uproot him from what he knows, what he's been knowing familiar with for the, you know what I mean, for the last couple of years. I don't want to do that to him at all. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me not touch that. No, I'm not doing that to myself because I saw what I put him through already, trying to bring him on this journey with me. I don't want to do that to him again. No. I seen what bringing kids on a journey does. I didn't want that for myself. My son, we're in Florida, and we're not having enough food. We don't have a car. So we didn't eat. My son is hungry, and I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I didn't want to put him through that. So I had to wake up and make a decision. Okay, don't drag this boy along like this. It's not fair to him.
So because she wants to go on this journey of not working and asking for donations when she's, there's situations that come up in life, like emergency situations or like just situations that she deems to be important, she would rather ask for donations instead of working and raising her own children. Okay.
But just know, me, I asked for help first before I make any kind of, rational decision like that. I did ask for help first. When that happened, I reached out to my mother and I asked for help. I reached out to my sister and asked for help. They were very, very, very upset with me, and it's all understandable, They were very upset with me, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where your mind is at, all this stuff. It was just like, it was bad, Eventually, my sister reached out to me. My sister apologized. My cousin reached out to me. She apologized. She said she was going through herself. My sister said she was going through herself. We didn't have to even get the ACS involved. We didn't even have to. But emotions are high. People are upset. It happened, So I'm sending them pictures and videos of my son in Costa Rica. Look who he's with. Look where we're at. We're communicating while I'm in Costa Rica. My sister's like, he looks so happy. My sister's like, he looks, I have luck with people helping me with my children. He's good. She was like, my sister works. He's good. Let him stay where he's at. He looks good. He looks happy, girl.
Uno momento, por favor. Y'all heard that ding. I gotta see what's happening in my IG. Somebody sent me something in my DMs. Ooh, y'all, how do I mute this? I think I can mute it right. Okay, did y'all hear me? I hope y'all didn't hear me because I didn't want y'all to hear me. I put the microphone on mute, so I'm hoping that y'all didn't hear me. But anyways, let's get back to Onika Brown. I'm going to run it back a little bit.
I have luck with people helping me with my children. He's good. She was like, my sister works. He's good. Let him stay where he's at. He looks good. He looks happy, girl. We're exchanging information. My mother's seen all of this. She knows about this. She has a lot of responsibility, but I wasn't gonna bring him back to my mother. She was not ready to, no. Her boyfriend called ACS again, and he got taken out of my mother's custody and went into my sister's custody. So he was not even in my mom's custody when I took my son. My son was with my sister from my dad's side for 9 months straight. So she was not with him. She was there the first 2-3 months, but her boyfriend got tired of the crime, and he called NCS, and they had to remove him from the house. And he was with my sister from my dad's side. My sister filed taxes behind my back. All that shit happened. Yes. She filed him the first year. Yes, you took care of him. No problem. But the second year, she filed again. And that's when that happened when I went live talking about my sister filed for my son, blah, blah, blah. That shit was crazy. But I didn't come and grab my son from my mother. No, I didn't do that to her. I did not.
She also mentioned the live stream you did celebrating your sister's passing.
Okay, the live stream, I can go into that. So when it comes to funerals, and everybody have their own belief system, I changed my belief system when it comes to funeral, okay? My grandfather was sick. He had diabetes. He has a stroke. He can barely chew. He can barely talk. He's stiff in a wheelchair. And so I look at death differently now. I don't look at death the same way like everybody else. Okay? So I changed my
Ever
life.
since carbonation, yeah, I know.
No. This has nothing to do with carbonation. This has nothing to do with carbonation. No. This has nothing to do with carbonation. I have my own belief system. I'm a girl, but I have experience in this. So I don't go off of everything that carbonation says. That was not because of carbonation. I changed my views over time about that before carbonation. So this is what I said to myself. I said, I'm going to make it my duty to visit family members and not go to their funeral. I had a cousin that passed away from HIV. And they were trying to get us to go to another country to go to the funeral. Something came over me and said, no, you can't go to the funeral. Just send the money to support, because this is a lot of money for us to go to a whole other country. Send the money to support. And I said, I haven't heard from my cousin in like over 10 years. I'm not about to show up to her funeral. Over 10 years I hear from my cousin. So my mindset started to change. You know what? Be there for people while they are alive. Okay, my grandfather, I spoke the ticket, took my kids, I went to spend real time with him before he passed away. I wanted to be there for people before they passed away, and not when they passed away. I didn't want to do the funeral thing anymore. I'm just like, I'm not doing the funeral thing. I'll just do, make it right with them while they are alive. So my sister and I made it right with each other while she was alive. I have great messages. We went into astrology because she was into astrology. We went into our warrant chart. We was talking about I was in Costa Rica. She was going to come get her passport so she can come visit us. I made peace because my sister told me, listen, you never know. Don't just remember people when you need money. Check on people because you never know. And what I started doing, I started checking on her, and I took her advice. And we made things right between us. We didn't have that relationship we had before. Right before she passed, but it's like she kind of knew because the messages she was giving me. All of a sudden she's talking about, because you never know. What you mean you never know? Okay, I'll incorporate what you're saying. Started checking on her pieces. How are you doing? How was the kids? And this is our conversation. I'm sending her pictures, videos, all this. We're having a good conversation. So when my sister passed away, I'm in the tent. Olivia's there. And I'm thinking it's a joke because it's 2 a.m. I got a text from my mother saying, your sister and Travis is dead. And I'm like, God, this has got to be a prank. I woke up the next day to the text because I sleep early when I'm in the tropics. Early, just knock out. So I didn't get the text at 2 a.m. I didn't get the message until the rising. So I got the message. I thought it was a joke. Olivia came and hugged me, and I'm bawling. I could not believe the news I just read. I thought it was a joke. It did not even seem real. I collapsed into my cousin's arm, and I'm crying. They came out to the house like, what's wrong? What happened? Auntie passed away. My daughter started crying. She seen me so heartbroken over that. That's my sister. We may not be the best friends as sisters, but we made our relationship work. So I was very hurt by that. But I'm all the way in Costa Rica, And there's situations in New York too. My mother and I talked about this too. Situations in New York. My niece in New York. Can I come? You sure I can come? Blah blah. What about this? It's just one of those things where I made a decision not to go. My son went to the funeral. You know, my mother and I still talk. You know, we talked even after that. You know, even after that, even though I didn't go to the funeral, we still talked after that. We still was communicating. You know, so I didn't have a celebration for her death. What happened is that my belief system is okay. When someone die, you celebrate their passing. It's like it's not a mourning because I already mourned when I first got the news. We mourned. We went to mourning. And then we're under this, okay, celebration time. We're going to set her off in good energy and high energy. Not celebrating she died. How can I be so heartless to celebrate my sister's death? Celebrate as
I
like,
watched
oh,
live.
okay, so does it look like I was celebrating and happy
Yeah,
that she passed away? Or does it look like
it did.
Oh my gosh. Okay, how
You
does
were
that look
talking
like
about
that?
how she's nothing is lost, all is transformed. Hallelujah. You were just going. It was really it was in poor
Because
taste.
you didn't understand. Okay, so misunderstanding. You didn't understand what that meant.
Your mother didn't understand either.
I spoke to my mother even after this.
She's still upset about it because she talked about it.
Okay, so when I did try to explain and rectify this, I'm not getting no response. I'm not granted access. So what I'm told is to wait. Whenever she's ready, that's what I'm told. Whenever she's ready, she will reach out. Don't force it. Don't force it. My family members, I'm talking to different family members at this point. Please help me with my mother. When she's ready, she will reach out. Don't force it. You can't force this. Okay. Okay, I'll wait. But I did try to rectify that because I don't want that perception. Because that's a misperception. It really is. That's a whole misperception.
She has that misconception of it because she brought it up. She said that really, really hurt her. She couldn't believe that you were on live on the internet celebrating the passing of your sister.
Yeah, that was not what that was. That was setting her off in high energy, not celebrating her passing. When people do the dolls and they do the release, you're setting her off in a high energy. We sat there, we had a whole discussion. We were sharing what's your favorite memory of your sister. We had all of that. We did all of that. That wasn't just whole celebration. We also had to sit down. We listened to my sister she had a radio station at the time. We would listen to our radio station. We was sharing stories amongst each other. My son was there crying. No, there was no kind of, oh, it's just like that. No, it was just, this is how I do it. And it's how I choose to do it. You know, but it's a misconception because I would never celebrate a death of my own sister like death. I celebrated. No, it was a setting off in good energy, high energy. Because everybody, guess what? Everybody mourns differently. This is what I learned. I learned, oh, I didn't cry much. Why am I not emotional? Because everyone mourns differently. Some people would mourn by crying. Some people mourn in different ways. That was my way of mourning. Not everyone mourn the same. Just going out and just drinking their life away. And they cannot understand what happened. So they're mourning by drinking. Some people mourn by partying. Some people mourn by crying. There's different ways of mourning. Some people are laughing, but they're not laughing. They're mourning. But we just have to understand each other because everyone mourns a different way.
Sorry about the noise, y'all.
And that was my way of
I got the
mourning my
water
sister.
on.
But it was misunderstood. It was misunderstood.
Can y'all hear her still?
Well, I'll tell you, it definitely hurt her feelings. I know it did. And I did try, and I'm still trying to this day. I even reached out to my son the other day. Can you please reach out to Karen and let her know, I'm trying to reach out to her. Can you just what, like before you even did the interview with her, I reached out to my son. So can you please reach out to my mother? I'm trying to contact her. I'm ready to rectify this. Because I don't want to leave it like this. Because it's
Can y'all hear it okay?
like this. I don't want to leave it like this. How can I, get back in contact with my mother? Because I'm blocked on all platforms.
You what?
You did thank you. Huh?
What did you just say?
I said I still want to mend and rectify this between my mother. I still want that. I just reached out to my son just before we did the live for him to reach out to my mother so we can have some kind of, discussion. So I still want that.
And hopefully that could be a reality. And hopefully soon. So that you guys can, mend y'all's relationships step by step. Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Because I told the pillow prophetess that you only have one mother, but she told me that no, you have many mothers.
You only have one mother, earthly mother that I cannot just not have. You know what I mean? I can't forget about my mother. No matter where I go in the world, no matter how much things I cannot just forget about my mother. No. My mother is always going to be my mother, regardless. And she knows I will always be her daughter. No matter how much she tries to forget me, I can't forget that I have a mother. She can't forget she still have a daughter. There's no way. I only have one mother. That's it. I do.
Right.
Not everybody belief system I'm under, I'm not under everybody belief system at all. I'm under my own shit, not under nobody else's belief system. That's her belief system. My belief system is, I know I have a mother out there. I still think about my mother. I still remember all the memories with my mother. I ain't completely sold my mother. No. That's something that you don't do. Because I was a church-going Christian, and it says, honor your mother and thy father, so that age shall be long upon the earth. Mm-hmm. So on my birthday, I honor my mother on my birthday. This is the day my mother gave birth to me, so this is her day. So I don't, those principles never left me, my heart, but those principles never left me. Never. Well, so I would still love to mend a relationship between me and my mother. Yes, I would still love to do that. I don't hate her. I don't have nothing against my mother at all. I just want us to make it right, and I don't know how else to go about it.
Well, maybe just wait, like they said, until she's ready to reach out and work on that relationship. But in the meantime and in between time, you can't just go on the internet and talk about people and not expect them to feel some kind of way.
And you know what? And you're right. And when it was said about this is just her karma from all the people she was talking about and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I could see this playing out. I have done that. I have been online, and I did expose some people because of what transpired. Yes, I did that. When I was in Africa with the ticket situation, I had to expose the one in England, all that stuff. Yes, and again, I did.
You know that y'all know who she talking about, the one in England? Who knows who she talking about when she said she had to expose the one in England? Put it in the comments. Do y'all know? Do y'all know who she's talking about? My new tripod is potting, y'all. I bought a new tripod. I love it. It's a vlogging kit. It's not just a tripod. It's a vlogging kit. You hear me? Can anybody put in the comments, do y'all know who she talking about, or do I have to tell y'all? Y'all know who she talking about? Who she talking about, Ami? The one from England. Who she talking about? She talking about Grand Chiefess. That's who she talking about. She talking about the Grand Chiefess, y'all.
And I didn't realize.
She's still mad at you too.
Yes, I know she still is. But we spoke after that too. We also apologized after I told her, my piece. She said her piece. And we spoke after that too. She was like, in all my photos, congratulated me and all that stuff. We spoke after that. We did. We rectified it. And then all of a sudden, Coach and her got into some stuff and yeah. But we did rectify that, and she asked for us to let bygones be bygones, and let's just move forward from that. And we did. We tried to do that.
So eventually you guys came to some type of agreement because... Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, we did come to an agreement after the fact. Because, yes, it was messy. And what I put out there, it wasn't no scam. someone actually sent me a whole ticket money. I used her account to buy the ticket. She used her account to buy the ticket. And next thing you know, I missed the flight because COVID. And I can't land in Texas. I gotta land. I did a whole life at the airport. The whole thing. I did a whole life at the airport. I'm stuck here. I'm trying to leave Africa, and now they're telling me that I can't board this plane because COVID restriction. You have to land in Atlanta. You can't just land straight to Texas. So they stopped me from coming to Texas. And I had to rebook the ticket. I had to get more money, and I rebooked the ticket. And next thing you know, she told me that they charged her card twice, and it was just a whole dragged out and telling me I have to pay her now. I have to pay her back. I'm like, how am I going to pay? Can you show me proof? Just send me the proof where they charge your account twice so we can rectify this. Just send me the proof so I can, start making payments, something like that. She would not send me the proof. No screenshot of they charging your account twice. No screenshot. Just telling me this is what, and I have to pay her. So now when I'm getting donations, I have to send some money to her so I can pay for this ticket that I can't see where they charge her twice at. So I'm like, that's all I need. I'm like, okay, if I'm obligated to that, just send me the screenshot that I owe to them. Show me where the bank. I'm not gonna send your personal bank information. You don't have to send me your personal bank information. All you gotta do is white out or black out just the your name and stuff. Or your name anyway. She sent me. She used to help me get MoneyGram. Not MoneyGram. Western Union. I already know your name. But you could just block out the information, account information. Send me the screenshot. That's what people do. And she refused. So that was she's another case, like a whole nother case. A whole nother case. We never met in person, but, we was in contact for some time, we, just one of those true nation boy type shit.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was going to be his wife.
Yes, she was going to be queen at that.
Yeah, she told me.
Yep. And she really thought that he was just going to make her queen just because she just showed up. And I'm thinking to myself, how is he going to make you queen? How are you going to be a chiefess? She wants to be the chiefess. How are you going to be chiefess? And he's already have a chiefess. So in a sense, she was really thinking that she was going to be queen and chiefess.
Oh, yeah,
that was not the case. They called her on Beagle. They laughed at her accent. We talked about that. It was so embarrassing how they was mimicking her and laughing about it. They mimic us too. They made fun of us too. Y'all family have no talent. Oh yeah, why y'all want to come here? Y'all family don't have no talent. True me, a bunch of these people out here shooting in the fucking parking lot. Yeah, so what's his name? True. And made fun of us too. You heard that?
You talking about Aaron?
Aaron, yes. Made fun of us. They embarrassed my son because my son slept with Velvet. The live was so embarrassing. It was a Beagle live. My nature boy made my son look like shit, like crap. The way how oh my gosh. And my son is only 18 at the time. Oh, he dogged him. They dragged him. They all told him, no, he can't come back. We're not going to accept you. That shit that you did, you should have never slept with the chief's wife and blah, blah, blah. He's young. He don't know better. He don't have much experience. Dogged him. True said, y'all family don't have no talent, so I don't even know what's the need of all that. What's the need for y'all even come here? I don't got no talent. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, where's some money? Okay, you'll send the money back. I even text Musa at one point. Okay, so can you pull up and bring the money back then since y'all don't want to accept us back? Oh, they got upset with me because I asked for my money back and told me you can't come back. But guess who can come though? Your kids can. You can't come as the mother, but they told me that my children, Ezekiel and Kosha, can join, but I'm not welcome to come back because I spoke up my mind. Can y'all send us some of this money back? We out here with nobody. Y'all don't want to accept me back, whatever. And then he said, your chief said, you cannot, you're not welcome back, but your kids are. Fuck no. No, they're not going nowhere without me.
Why did you want just to have your kids back? I mean, that's kind of dumb.
Which I didn't get it either. Why would you want to just have them there? My younger kids at that. no, they're not going nowhere without me. So that was never a thing. We're just then, no, hell no, done. Moved on, did our own thing, yes. We only had a 2-day experience with them, a 2-day in-person experience with them. We had more experience with Velvet than with the entire tribe. So Velvet, I do know I had a experience with her.
Yeah, but the thing about it is even though it was 2 days, I know for a fact that you were following them long before that. You were following the lessons and the teachings.
I was following the teachings and the lessons. It took me about 3 months to get the combination. It happened quickly.
It always happens quickly when you join in a cult.
Yes, no. For some people, it takes years. What's her name? Chiefess never went to. She never made it. She planned on making. A lot of people took them longer. It took me 3 months, quick. I was ready. It took me fast. So in 3 months, right before the 3 month mark, that's when I was first introduced to Nature Boy and this knowledge. Within that 3 months, I was on some Ralph Smart. I was on some other solo Illuminati. I was on some other stuff. I was on my Israelite shit.
I'm gonna see if you're gonna be honest with me, because I'm gonna ask you a question. Who introduced you to Nature Boy's teachings?
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, so why did you say who introduced me and not because the word is I am the one who, found in all of this stuff. So how come the question is different? Why is the question now who introduced me?
Because I got some info on who introduced you. I know who introduced you. I'm trying to see if you're gonna be honest about it.
My daughter ran across his page, yes.
Okay.
She found out.
Okay.
Yeah. I put that on live before. I mentioned that. Mm-hmm. I mentioned it before. I didn't hide that. I mentioned that before. I said my daughter found the video.
But your daughter at that time was a minor. Like, why were you, like, I guess, taking the guidance from a minor about a group of people that she saw online on the internet?
We were studying as a family at the time. We're Israelite, and we're studying as a family. We're reading the Bible together, and we found this revelation that says how get out of Babylon before you suffer her karma. So upon the last, after that, my daughter went in on YouTube and she typed in, the stories out there, she typed in how to get out of Babylon. And when the first video that popped up was Nature Boy in Costa Rica talking about Babylon and getting out of Babylon. And she showed me the video. So it wasn't like she saw the whole tribe and she was watching them. And no, the first video she found, she came and she showed it to me. And my daughter also, we was already on some spiritual stuff because I already had a friend introduced her to crystals. We're doing vision boards. We're doing visualizations. We're doing all of this stuff before all of this. My daughter, I had to take my daughter out of school because she was having suicidal thoughts. And I have a live on this. And I found this out in front of a doctor. I took my daughter to her regular checkup. And the doctor asked her, have you been having suicidal thoughts? And she said, yes. The doctor asked the next question, did you have a plan? Do you have a plan? And she said, yes. And she told the doctor in front of me her plan for committing suicide.
I remember that live stream, but this is the thing, though. Why wouldn't you homeschool her? Because she didn't finish high school, right?
I did homeschool her after that. I had to sign up and registered. I had a whole registered homeschool, sign up with the state.
Yeah, but so she didn't finish high school.
No, she didn't finish high school because we left. We left. She did not finish high school. And no one is obligated to finish high school.
I didn't say it was an obligation. I'm just saying, to set her up a little bit better in life, if she, I guess it's a moot point now because she's in Uganda.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to get her here so she can have something under her belt because my son is currently working right now and he's working on getting his stuff, getting something under his belt, getting his high school diploma GED. You know, me and my son speak about this all the time. You know, he's making strides, and he has a job. He's holding on a job, and he's doing good.
These are the after effects after she brought her two minor children to carbonation. Both of them did not graduate high school. Both of them. One of them is in Uganda with an older man who had a family, a wife and children before he met her. So y'all know how that saying go, baby, you gonna lose that man just how you found him. You know, he's out of the way. He's just doing his thing. He's in an Egyptian school. He's learning some other knowledge. He's also in some school in New Jersey. He goes to the temple. He's doing his own thing. You know, with my daughter, she's a little bit more, you know, she has a baby now. She has the man now. And it's like at 18, I can't get through to this girl. I'm like, girl, you know, you can just come back, you know, just put some money to the side. Just come on, you know, there's so much things you can do. And I'm just trying to, like, you know, ease her back here. And because I'm not there, I believe is why she's giving me a hard time. She's not trying to just, you know, listen and just at least come back and get something started for yourself. No. And she's you know, it's a tough one. She's a tough cookie to crack, you know. And I have to take accountability too because that's how she was raised. You know, I let her be free. I let her express herself. No, she was not allowed to disrespect me. You know, no, she was not allowed to disrespect people. You know, I raised my kids. I was very strict. I was a strict parent, you know, until all of this stuff. But I was very strict with my kids. My son took the SATs in 7th grade. My son's brilliant. Ezekiel is brilliant. Coach also have a brilliant mind. It's just that school didn't give her that. She couldn't handle school. And she was going to kill herself if she continued to be in school. My son went to school all the way to the 12th grade. Was about to graduate. Left. You know? So, you know, right now, you know, things is getting a little better when it comes to her situation. You know, she's getting the help that she needs financially. She was able to apply for certain things and she's able to, you know, take care of herself for, you know, for now, per se. But it's not the best situation. I know that, you know, but I'm working with her. I'm trying my best. You know, with the circumstances right now. So let me ask you this. Why won't you have a live conversation? I told you, Medaya, I like to deal with people more on an intimate basis. If I can talk so
to
she
Liz
can manipulate.
on a more like this basis, intimate basis, as opposed to going on live. And I don't mind going on live after we have this personal, you know, discussion, then I don't have a problem. But before that, I don't want to do that because it's still raw, it's still fresh. So it would be best not to go on live right now because I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to get triggered and start, you know, I don't want that. So I want a different approach. That's all. I want a different approach. I don't want this approach right now. You don't want to be triggered by what? Because Liz unblocked me just to send me some voice messages. You know what I mean? And this is, I don't want to, the stuff that she's saying and all that stuff, I'm not trying to, I prefer to deal, like I said, I prefer to deal with it like this. This is how I prefer to deal with it. Face yourself. No. It's not me. I put a lot of shit out there. I have plenty of videos of me facing myself. Because even now, today in this conversation, when I said you treated Liz like it wasn't important that she was R-worded, and you said she wasn't R-worded. That's not true. Exactly, but it's not true. That's facts. It's allegation. So you're saying she was not at all R-worded, and no. You are saying that if you're not saying that she was sexually assaulted, then you are saying that it was consensual, right? Okay, so where are we going with this one?
Because the thing about it, the girl said that she was violated and you act like she wasn't.
Oh my God. Okay, so how can we, like I said, I have the
I want to know
screenshot where
one.
her admitted.
I want to know one thing. How do you know that it's not true?
What you mean? What do you mean? How do I know it wasn't true?
Yeah.
I told you I have the screenshot where her admitted. Because why not was saying some shit too and it wasn't true. So I sent it to her and she admitted. Ain't no R word. Why would I allow that shit to happen? No. Come on now. And I'm just gonna act like this. No. Absolutely not. No way.
So she admitted. She admitted that it wasn't true when she initially said that she was R-worded.
Yeah, she admitted that she was not R-worded.
So why did she say this recently that she was?
Because people do that. This is all also whatever situation with whatever I don't know, but what I'm saying is that people do that. She's very upset and she's just saying so because I know for sure I have the screenshot where her admitted she wasn't R-worded.
I had to take a breath, y'all. I just have a very hard time believing it just because I know Liz.
And you don't know Liz like I know Liz. I lived with Liz for 9 months, okay? You do not know Liz the way I know Liz.
Fair.
Like I said, Liz was like a daughter-in-law to me, a best friend. We did a lot of stuff together. We had a lot of fun together. I taught Liz how to cook. I taught kids. I taught Liz how to clean. Liz could not. Liz had Liz saw her mother was in a car. Liz was homeless in a car with her mother for over a year. You know, Liz spoke a lot about her traumas to me. I took in Liz like if she was a daughter to me. I know Liz. I spent time with Liz. I lived with Liz. Liz was very hurt when Ezekiel, when what's her name, Velvet came into his inbox.
As she should. They were in a relationship.
Exactly. And there was no problem. Yes, of course, you should be upset. But she wanted to leave and go. When she found out just a text, it was just a text, and he showed her the text. You know, he didn't want to show her the text. And she was very upset, understandably, very upset. Why you want me to show me the text? Blah, blah, blah. And then she got upset. She's leaving, and she wants me to drop her off at the beach with her tent. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. I can't just drop you off on the beach because you're upset right now. No, I'm not doing that. She took her tent and went up the hill and went to sleep on the hill without sleeping in the house like she usually does. I'm not gonna drop you off in the middle of nowhere because you're upset. No. My son put up with a lot when it comes to Liz. Liz came from Mississippi. Liz came in with that ghetto gangster touch. Like, you know. So my son is a virgin. My son don't know nothing about the streets like that. My son don't know no woman. She already fucked the dude who's dating my daughter before she even fucked my son. So my son kind of lost respect for her when that happened. She admitted that shit.
But let me ask you this.
I have no experience when it comes to a woman. When it comes to females.
Okay, but let me ask you this, though. Because it seems like you have a lot of information as to what went on in their relationship. As his mother and with him being like, you know, he was old enough to be able to build and you know, work on his relationship with his significant other. Why do you have so much information? Like, why didn't you back out of their relationship so that they could, like, you know, handle it? It seems like you just had so much to do. Like, you know too much. Like, okay, let me put it to you like this. I've known who my children have been dating for years, and you know, I know the people who they're around. I know all that, right? I know everything about who they're with. So it's not a secret. It's not hidden from me or anything. But I don't know their personal relationship business. I don't know if anybody's ever cheated. And the thing about it is not that they don't confide in me. Yes, they will talk to me and be like, "Oh ma, this is that," and I'll tell them like, "Look, check this out. Y'all in a relationship, y'all need to work it out amongst yourselves. You know I love your significant other as much as I love you, and I'm not picking no sides." That's how I handle my kids. I stop them dead in their tracks when they come to me with anything. Even my nieces, I stop them dead in their tracks. Like, I know you upset right now, but I'm not the one to sit up and talk about your significant other or discuss the situation with you because of the simple fact that you're upset in the moment. You guys need to work through this. Unless it's some type of domestic violence situation, I'm not getting involved in kids' relationships. And they all kids to me because they all my nieces, nephews, and so I'm not getting wrapped up in they dilemmas.
Okay, and I totally get that. In a different circumstances, that would have been the case. But we were in the same house together. They argue, they fight. I saw it all. The fights, the arguments, the this, the that. And I stayed out of it a lot of times. I watched Liz fought my son, called him a bitch ass nigga, rolled it, like fought. I saw all of this. Embarrass him. So I stayed out of it. I didn't fight her. My daughter didn't fight her. We let them do their thing. Because there's their relationship. We stayed out of it. Whenever they would go through their stuff, I stayed out of it. When they came, they would come together and they would ask me, Rose, can we get some advice on what we need to do, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I would step in. But when they have their bickering and their fights and all that stuff, I didn't even get involved. I didn't pick no sides. Okay. Me and Liv were still very cool. So some of the stuff she's talking about, me and her, we are the same timing with this. So I didn't get involved at all. I didn't pick no sides. I just, okay, if y'all fighting, okay, I guess that's what y'all doing. But we didn't do that. I didn't, no. So the only time I got involved was then. But we all lived in the same household, So that's how it's a different dynamic because we're all in the same house. We're sharing a lot of information. So, but I did try my best to stay out of Ezekiel's affairs. I did try my best to do that. But I had to respect his wishes when he said that Liz cannot be here. I am now in a relationship with Velvet, and that's it. And the reason why he said he's done, he had enough, is because when she found out, she heard the stuff, she wanted to leave him. She was like, she's done. And he was like, he was tired of fight. They broke up plenty of times before this, but it's not the first breakup. They have plenty of breakups before this. Working together, come back together, blah, blah, blah. This time, Ezekiel said he had enough. And of course, he's young. Velvet, is a kind of I guess is a, what you call that, for a young guy, someone who's older reaching out to him. He's feeling like, oh shit, I'm the man now. Look, who's reaching out to me type of stuff. I'm pretty sure that went through his mind,
Yeah, but Velvet just used your son so that he could serve, she could get Eligio served in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and we didn't know that. He didn't know that. They were talking all night long. Velvet spoke to me, thanking me for my son. Oh my gosh. And I honestly fell for it. I did, but we got the warning from someone that told us someone is coming into your tribe and there are of nature boy characteristics. And this person is like it has a Jezebel spirit. Next thing you know, she popped up. But I didn't know. She telling me all this stuff. I didn't know she was doing that. We had no idea that was a plan. My son really believed in this woman.
Please notice that the original question that I asked her is why she does not believe that Liz was violated. And is she calling Liz a liar or not? Notice that she still hasn't answered that question.
Is going to be for him, and she's coming because she wants to be with him. Within days, she left with Dylan, left my son, and went straight booked on Airbnb and left him and went with Dylan. She showed herself fast. Okay, she got what she needed to get done, and she was out. So he had to go through the karma. He had to go through that. You know, but I try to protect Liz by saying, Liz, it is not a good idea if Velvet comes here and y'all are within the same household and you have to see Ezekiel with another woman. And it's going to cause a lot of drama. It's going to be fight. I already, because I know this is a hothead. Velvet is a hothead. I was like, this combination, oh, we cannot be under the same roof. So for her protection is when I agreed she should leave because this is not good. And my son was very firm in his decision, and that's what that was. Was it the best decision? I don't know, but it was the best decision at the time. At that time, that's what we felt was the best decision to protect her. Her and Velvet, they spoke over the phone. They was going to do this, maybe she can stay. Maybe Velvet was all running the show. You know what? Maybe Liz can stay and she can help me with the baby and, you know, maybe it could make it work. The next day she changed her mind and said, nah, I want you to myself. She got to go type of stuff. And then Ezekiel followed along and that's how that ended. But Liz didn't want to leave, you know, she did not. At first, yeah, she was like, I'm done with you. But when she, you know, slapped on it, woke up, she realized she didn't want to leave because she still loved Ezekiel. She didn't want to leave. And she called the meeting and she was like, please, you know, can we work it out? You know, I will be here. I'm going to still be here. I'm going to still support him. I'm going to be here, help with the baby and all that stuff. And that's when we're like, not nobody. Ezekiel said, no. That's how that ended. And that's the only reason why, you know, we had to just make that decision. And I just told her it wasn't good. It wasn't good for you to be here while Velvet is here. Especially if he's claiming her to be his, you know, new woman or whatever.
Well, you know, it's been really great speaking with you, but I actually have to get ready to go.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you for listening, having an open ear. I appreciate that. Any further information, if you do want to be the person, you know, if we can work something out where...
Are you coming to North Carolina?
You know, my baby girl's in North Carolina. I don't know how I'm going to, you know, I don't know how I'm going to get all the way to North Carolina. I don't know about that one.
That's the only way we're gonna beat. I'm not coming to Georgia no time soon unless they start unless Nature Boy get his appeal. If Nature Boy get his appeal soon, I'll be down there.
Oh, so you only gonna come for Nature Boy, you're not gonna come for me though.
I'm gonna come for the trial, for the new appeal. I wanna be there front and center, see what's happening. Oh. That's the end of our conversation.
Okay. But you know, on the stuff about, you know, me being a cult leader and stuff like that.
Oh, come on, you know that's true too.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all were listening to Nature Boy.
That doesn't mean I was a cult. That doesn't mean that I am a cult leader. I'm not currently nobody. Cult leader. I don't own no one. I do not have a tribe. I am not a cult leader. Why do you have me as a cult leader?
Because you are, Onika. Or you're aspiring. You're aspiring to be.
Aspiring. So I am not an aspiring cult leader. I changed my name. I'm no longer nobody's grand empress. I'm not a chiefess. I said I am just I.
Y'all. This woman, you see how she swerved and curved that whole situation? Did y'all peep how she swerved and curved me asking her about Liz and why she don't believe that there was a violation that occurred? Y'all peep that? Oh, it's a lot of y'all in here. What's up, y'all? Hey, chat. I'm in the chat now. I can read the comments. Hey, Ami. She wanted to be one. Oh, yeah, she still want to be one. She still want to be a cult leader. Medaya ain't. Biting her tongue. Hello. Yeah, exactly. Now you know. That's true, girl. Yes, Lily. Like, stop playing. Hey, Miss Wise, what's up? Hey, we can. Exactly. We can work something out so that I don't create awareness and tell everybody that she a damn liar. Exactly. I can stop telling people that she's Team Scamalot and an aspiring cult leader so that people are aware once they come across her, because she is indeed still portraying herself to be some sort of teacher or oracle or what the fuck ever she's pretending to be these days. But I just want to say publicly, I wanted to share that recording. Y'all, I'm starving. For those of you who are just coming in, I am fasting today. I'm fasting. I haven't eaten anything today. I've had 2 lifesavers. That's it. Y'all, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Y'all, send some prayers up. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm trying my best. But I wanted to share that conversation with y'all because number one, Grand Empress I, aka Onika Brown, aka Mama Rose, the state of North Carolina is a one-party consent state. One party. Look it up. You said you looked it up, but you didn't look it up. You said you looked it up, but you didn't look it up. Let me look up Connecticut because I'm in North Carolina. She said, that, let me see. In Connecticut, you at least need one party's consent on in-person conversation. For telephonic conversation, consult of one party is required to avoid potential civil liability. So it's one party. One. So both states, but regardless, she said Connecticut because of my Connecticut phone number, because I do have a Connecticut number, y'all. That's my second phone. But she said that I couldn't do it because of my Connecticut number. But boo, I'm in North Carolina. I do what I want. I do what I want, and I'll expose everything and anything as it relates to you. Okay? So you can feel free if you want to block me again, but I don't care. Okay? Understand, I don't care. I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to see everything. Period. How y'all doing though? Oh, before I almost forgot y'all. Damn. I want to say publicly that I stand, and I said it earlier on, but I want to say it again. I stand with the survivors of Onika Brown, aka Grand Empress I, aka Mama Rose. I stand with all of the survivors. Anybody that's been impacted by her, even her current girlfriend, Sola, I stand by her as well, because I'm sure it's only going to be a matter of time before Onika burns her and throws her to the wolves as she's done in the past. So I stand with all the survivors, and I don't give a flying pluck if Onika's saying, oh, she's lying, this one's lying. You see, she didn't take any accountability in any of the situations we discussed. Nothing. It's everybody else's fault. Everybody. But y'all, before I go, quick announcement. I'm so proud of this. Hold on. Let's see. I want to, damn, where is it? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it. That's a damn shame. Why does it say that? Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on, y'all. Damn, where is it? All right, well, I'm gonna have to, oh, here it is. I sent it to myself. Right, okay. I want to share with you guys. Do y'all see that? My new YouTube page. Do y'all see my new YouTube page? Remember I said I was going to start a new YouTube page? Guys, I need you guys to get over there and subscribe over there on my new YouTube page. Over there it's going to be a little different. We're not going to have a lot of music. It's going to be more conversation, panels, discussions, as well as I'll be presenting cases, all of the legal criminal cases that I'll be following, whether it be in person or online, will be over there. So please subscribe. It's right here. Let me drop the link. Let me drop my link in the chat. How do I do that? This damn. Here we go. Copy link. I'm going to drop my link in the chat. I want to see who's the first to sub. Please subscribe, y'all. Please subscribe over on my new channel. And once I get up to 500, please feel free to become a member. There is the link. Y'all, going ahead and sub me up. I want everybody in here to subscribe because that new channel is going to be it's going to be dope. We just going to chill. We going to vibe without the music. But I'll be talking about like current events, criminal cases, pretty much a lot of stuff. You don't want to miss it. And I'm going to try to go live regularly over there as well. So definitely subscribe, y'all, because over here it'll just be cult stuff. I'm going to stay on the cult tip over on this channel. But on that channel, we're going to expand. I'm not going to really be doing like any current event that I talk about is going to be like something that is important to me or interesting enough to discuss. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, definitely. So let me look at my channel. Let me look at my new channel and see if any of y'all subscribed yet. Oh, thank y'all so much. I got 7 subs. Awesome. Guys, if you're catching this on the replay, please subscribe to my new YouTube channel. It is called Danny Loves Danny. It's DANNI LOVES DANNI. All right. So sub me up, y'all. Replay gang. I'm gonna put the new channel link in the description of this video so that y'all can subscribe to it as well. All right. Please sub me up. I'll be going live over there on a regular basis. Probably gonna have like a regular schedule on that channel. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Still trying to figure it out, y'all, but please subscribe there. I need the support in order to get a monetized channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to change this channel. I love this channel the way it is. I could play music. I could cut a fool, all of that. This is what this channel is for, and this is what this channel is about. That other channel will be a lot more progressive conversations, current events, and also criminal cases that I'm following. Let me see somebody drop. Oh, thank you so much. Who is that? Hey, Taylor, baby. Hey, Liz. do. Yes, I do. I do, Taylor. I'll send it to you, please. Oh no, Miss Wise, I'm trying to get them to subscribe to my new YouTube. The new one. The one that I just dropped. Yeah, the one in the comments. I mean, y'all can subscribe here too though. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can sub me up here and over there because content will be contenting and coming to you soon. So please subscribe today over there. I appreciate you guys. Okay, I'll drop the link again. Boom. There we go. I just dropped the link again to my new YouTube channel, y'all. It's gonna get really interesting. I'm gonna try to be a lot more open with y'all on that channel about me, and hopefully you guys can get to know me a lot more. And hopefully I could get to know you guys too, like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely come over there. We still gonna keep. We still gonna cut up, okay? Ain't nothing gonna change. It's just gonna be no music. That's why I'm kind of practicing now, talking to y'all without damn music. Y'all know? I'm so used to talking to you guys and having the music in the background like going. So I gotta remember when I'm on my other channel that that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? On Restream, I could play whatever the sound is in the Restream or whatever, really on low on that other channel. But over here, we gonna turn up. We could turn up over here. We'll turn up over here. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this information and update. And let me see, Medaya, that link is taking. Nuh-uh, really? Hold on. It's not taking me to my to this channel. It's taking me to the new one. Click on it. Oh, I got one subscriber. And that's me subscribing. Do you see? Click the link. There you go. Yeah. That's the link. That's the link right there. BB just dropped it. Y'all, please subscribe. Sub me up. I'm not going to leave until I get at least 2 more subscribers over there. Come on, y'all. I need to get to 500 in order to unlock anything. Like, I think once I get to 500, I can do super chats and those things. Hook a sister up, y'all. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I'll be advertising my new YouTube channel all week long on here and all other platforms. So hopefully my goal is to get that 500 sub by the end of July, if not sooner, because I will be pushing out content on that new channel as well. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, but before I go, let me say thank you to everybody that's been participating on me. Oh, Molade, hey love, how are you? How are you? BB London, thank you so much. I think it's Noel 1210, hi. How are you? Susan, thank you. Lily, thank you so much for being here. Who else is in here? Let's see who else is in the chat. Bush Babies, I appreciate each and every one of you. Liz, thank you for showing up. Coffee, wine, and water. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Y'all got to subscribe over there too, because I will need to have moderators over there when I go live, y'all. I need y'all. I need everybody over here. I'll probably have like similar mods on this channel, from this channel to there, but I'm going to have new mods over there as well. So please, please, please subscribe to the new channel. I'm not going to stop saying that until my, let me see, until I see more people subscribing. Come on, guys. It's a lot of y'all in here. Please go over there. The link is in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe. Hey, Osan. I think that's Osan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chiming in on the conversation. KJ, thank you for being here. Thank you for hopping into the conversation. It's always a pleasure, my love. I appreciate you. Let's see, I'm at the very top. I'm at the very top of the chat. The Lamb's wife. Hey, love. Whose mom is that? Solar Mom. No, Lamb. That is Onika Brown, a.k.a. Grand Empress I, a.k.a. Mama Rose. That's who that was. That's not Solar's mother. Really? I'm going to send it to the back chat, y'all. My new channel. Give me a second, everybody. Where's the back chat? Damn. The back chat ain't been chatting in a minute. What's up with y'all? What's going on in the back chat, y'all? Okay, there we go. So I just sent it everywhere possibly known to man. So y'all can subscribe. Get your girl up to 500 subs so that we can get rocking and rolling over there, please. And thank you guys. I appreciate everybody. Why does it still say one sub? Like, this is pissing me off. Let me get off of it and go back. Why is it still showing me one subscriber, y'all? None of y'all subscribed yet? None of y'all? Nobody? Have y'all went over there and subscribed? BB, did you subscribe already? Crystal, you subscribed. Molite, try. Cleaned up my link. Try this one. Hey, Tamaya, how are you? Yeah, I'm trying to get my YouTube situation situated, y'all. And for a little bit, I will be over there building up my content. So y'all will need or want to be over there as well. So definitely subscribe to the new channel. Like I said, Replay Gang, it will be listed here in the description of the video. So you guys can also subscribe and share. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. Love you lots. Have a great rest of your day. And for the record, Onika Brown, a.k.a. Grand Empress I, a.k.a. Mama Rose, I stand with the survivors, okay? And that message is to anybody else. I stand with the survivors, okay? I don't stand with predators. I don't. I stand with the survivors. I want to make sure that that's a clear, concise message. I don't care who you are or what your opinion is. I stand with the survivors. All right, y'all. Until next time.